Hey, what's up, my truth seekers? How are you guys doing today? I'm gonna go ahead and start my live today because, as you can see, today is Nature Boy 3 God Arraignment today. Now, the question is, will he plead guilty or will the 3 God go all the way? I don't know. But like I say, if he go all the way, guys, it's gonna be a ride because you know how Nature Boy is. He say that he's gonna go ahead and he gonna drag everybody in with him. So I'm trying to see if I can go ahead and pull up the live, guys. So let me see. Wow, today is the day. So we're gonna see if we can go ahead and pull up the live. How you guys doing? Make sure you go ahead and share these videos for more unapologetic content because today is the day. Will Nature Boy plead guilty or will he go all the way? So let me see if I can go ahead and pull it up, guys, because this is it right here. This it. So we're gonna see if he as good as he say he is when it comes to chess playing because like I say, it's going to be you against the state or the feds, and the feds, they does not run out of money. Do you hear what I said? So we're going to see if Nature Boy is as good as he say he is. So I'm going to try to go ahead and see if we can play this. Let me see if I'm doing the right thing, guys. Go ahead and bear with me because we're going to make sure that this right here is up. Today is the day. Today is the day, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off the screen for now, but we're gonna see whether Nature Boy go all the way with this. Time is going to tell you. Time will tell, guys. Let's see. We're gonna see if Nature Boy gonna go all the way with this. So how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So let me see if I can go ahead and pull all this up, guys. So bear with me to see if we can pull it up. If not, trust me, I got it on both ways. So whether I can be able to pull it up or not, we're gonna be able to see if Nature Boy gonna go ahead and go all the way with this. So I don't know. Like I said, you know how Nature Boy is. He say that he's innocent, so we will be able to tell whether Nature Boy is innocent or not. Time is gonna tell. But I don't know if he's in court now, but this is it, guys. This is it. This right here. So we're going to see how everything is going to go, guys. Make sure you go ahead and hit like, comment, and share these videos for more unapologetic content. Hope you guys are doing great today. I know Nature Boy is very nervous. Who? If he's not nervous, I'm sure nervous fun. This is it, guys. I'm trying to go ahead and pull this up on Beagle Live. If not, uh, oh my God, guys. I know today they talked about, well, Aya, she had, about this house they still in. I don't know what they're going to do about that because sound like the judge was talking about when they went to court today about that. The judge was saying that, she wanted to make sure that Nature Boy is in front of her before she go ahead and make a decision. So as you can see right now, they are still able to stay in the house, which the ladies, they stay with Cookie. So I don't know how that's going to go ahead and work out. So time is going to tell. So we're going to see if we can go ahead and pull all this up. I don't know if Nature Boy going to be in front of the court or are they going to go ahead and do it by phone or whatever. But as you can see right here, what I'm looking at right now, which, I'm trying to go ahead and pull it up. For some reason I can't. But in case I can't, I'm going to just go ahead and just inform you guys, let you know exactly what's going on. And the guy that's posting it, trust me, he's very excited about it. So we're gonna see how it's all gonna go ahead and play out. Because for some reason with me, it's just keep so guys, if you can hear me good, make sure you go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Because with me, what it's doing right now is just buffing. I'm trying to see if you guys can see it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I got it. I got it. Now let me see if I can go ahead and hook you guys with it. Yes, indeed. Oh, try not to hit the wrong things. I don't know if I got disconnected or not, guys. Let me see if I'm still on. I'm still on. Okay, now let me see if I can pull it up. Wow, this is a lot. So so I'm trying to see if you guys can see it because it's right here, but for some reason it's buffing. Come on up, come on up. I'm trying. Okay, okay, it's coming on. It's come on. It's coming on. Okay, now let me see if I can go ahead and get you guys to hear the sound. It's up there. So, guys, can you hear anything? If you can't hear anything, give me a thumbs up because I'm trying to put it on for you guys so you all can see. Okay, I think you guys can hear. This right here is live, guys. For some reason, I'm keep buffing. Trying to see if I can go ahead and pull it up because for some reason it's letting me. I'm buffing. I don't know why all these writings is up here, but it doesn't matter as long as we can go ahead and hear it until I can see if I can go ahead and clear it up. I don't know why it's buffing like this. Must be something it's not right because for some reason it's still buffing. So that's Nature Boy talking right now. Buffing. So that's Nature Boy talking right now. Christopher Williamson. Anywhere for another plea against the same victim. Okay. Well, then she'll get sworn then. Hey guys, for some reason it's just continued buffering. Hey guys, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not because for some reason I am having problems with trying to go ahead and add it. But Nature Boy is still in court. If you can go ahead and hear me, please give me a thumbs up, please. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I'm trying to see if I can go ahead and pull it up, guys. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Hi, Jen White. How are you doing? For some reason, I'm having technical problems, but I still have it on my iPad. So whatever is going on, I can be able to tell you guys to fill you in. Thank you, Jen. Thank you very much. For some reason, I'm trying to go ahead and pull it up on Beagle Live, but I'm having problems pulling it up. But I still have it on my tablet. So whatever happened, I can be able to go ahead and tell you. But I'm gonna still be working with it to see. Thank you very much. Good morning, guys. How you guys are doing? Well, good evening now because my time is 12:22. So I'm still trying to go ahead and see if I can pull it up. I'm gonna still work with this. Okay, no problem. Thank you very much. Thank you for being patient. Thank you very much. But if not, I can be able to tell you what it's going to be. Now the question is, will Nature Boy take a plea, or will he go all the way with it? And you know how it's going to be. If he take the plea, then he might spend 5 or 6 years, in jail, but well, in prison. But if he go all the way, just like he said, he's going to take a lot with him. He's not going down by himself. So time is going to tell how it's all going to go ahead and play out. But I can be able to tell you guys what's going on. I'm trying to pull up Beagle Live because it's on Charlie's page. He's the one that, so you guys can go ahead and follow him on Beagle Live if you all, want to go ahead and see. But so far, they just talking. So I'm gonna hope if I can go ahead and pull it up. So far, all they doing now is just talking. Well, I know Nature Boy is nervous. If not, I am nervous for him because this right here, this is it. This right here is it. So what I'm doing is still trying to go ahead and see if I can go ahead and pull it up. If not, I'm gonna just go ahead and just translate the information to you guys, because for some reason it's not letting me pull it up. There are a lot of other guilty parties. Well, like they say, Nature Boy said if he go down, he's gonna take a lot of people with him. And just like I said, I don't blame them. They all should take accountability, because anyone that was that close under Nature Boy, then they all should be a part of it. What person, that's gonna sit there and just, go down by himself, even though they got the big fish, just like I said, they wanted Nature Boy, but Nature Boy is not going to go down by himself. So if he go all the way, child, trust me, this is going to be a hell of a show. This is going to be a hell of a show if he goes all the way. This right here will be a hell of a show. And he knows that the world is watching him, so most likely Nature Boy gonna go all the way with it. He's going to go all the way with it. That's how I see it. I don't think that he's gonna just go ahead and take the plea. I don't think so. That's not even his character. So we're gonna see. Let me see if I can pull it up on this one right here. Mhm. I'm trying to pull it up, guys, for you. I'm just trying to see how it's gonna work out. He's definitely gonna tell on everybody. Yes, he's gonna tell on everybody. Nature Boy already said that. He said if he go down, everybody's gonna go with him. And Nature Boy, whether people like it or not, he's gonna do it. He's gonna go all the way. Most likely, that's why he did not go ahead and get him attorney, because he want to see, what all they have, what kind of discovery they have. And all we know now is the big aura. And like I said, that is not going to wait. They're going to end up throwing it out. And the reason why they're going to go ahead and throw it out, because Natiri, she was in and out. So I don't know how that's going to go ahead and play out. But I don't know why I'm having problems trying to go ahead and pull this up. And the thing about it is that the guys say that it's okay for us to go ahead and put it on. But for some reason, I'm having a problem. But Nature Boy said and if Nature Boy go all the way to trial with it, a lot of people, they will be nervous. They're going to be nervous. And the reason why they're going to be nervous, because Nature Boy, he's going to talk. Like he said, he's going to tell it. He's going to tell it all. Nature Boy going to spill his guts. Now, whether it fly or not, I don't know. But they all should take accountability. I know I wouldn't go down by myself. And I'm trying to find the live version, guys, because the guy that's recording this, he's very excited. He's very excited. But for some reason, I'm having problems. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to go ahead and pull it up. Her story, what he say, he's definitely going to tell on everybody. And her story is also inconsistent. Yes, it is inconsistent, because the reason why it was inconsistent is because Natiri, she was in and out. She was in and out. That's why her story is going to be inconsistent. I'm trying to pull it up, but for some reason it's not letting me pull it up. And the guy that's doing the Beagle Live, he's very excited. But I cannot pull it up, guys. Sorry about that. It's not letting me pull it up. For what reason? I don't know. I don't know. The something that I don't know what I'm doing because I'm still new to this myself. She also admitted in an interview when she was talking to the girls when they were mistreating her, she asked them, "Do Bobby G know you treated me this way?" Yes, she did. But I think she was coerced. I don't think that Natiri would have came out and just said the big R. I think she only did that, for clout. hmm And I don't know, man. I don't know if this right here is it. Will Nature Boy take the plea, guys? What do you think? So far, all we're doing is just talking. The judge just talking so far. We don't know how it's going to play out, but I'm not even going to try it anymore because tried twice, and for some reason I can't go ahead and pull it up. But I don't know what they're going to do. I think that they really don't know what to do with this case, and the reason why they don't know what to do with the case because just like Tasha K and Nature Boy had talked about, it was the trolls. It was people that were so involved in this case. And just like Nature Boy said, when he was in Mexico, when he was in Hawaii, when he was in the PR, when he was in different places out of the country, people were stalking him and complaining and making all kinds of false accusation about him, getting the cops there, getting him arrested, and sooner or later, they went ahead and dropped all the charges. And these people right here, they gonna, especially when it's dealing with, someone's life, they gonna make sure that they take all that in consideration because too many people hands been on this. Are they just disgruntled or are they just trying to, just make up anything because they don't like the man? So they calling the DA and the police departments and complaining, just because of what's based off this man coming on live and what he's doing. Because like Nature Boy say, all this stuff that he's doing on live, that's how he makes his living, with donations and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play out, but he did go to court, but nothing really happened. Jen says she also admitted in an interview when she was talking to the girls when they were mistreating her, she asked them to, do Bobby G know you treated me this way? So, like I said, when it comes to all this right here, Nateri was really butthurt. She was really butthurt. And the reason why she was butthurt because these people live in a fairy tale land. They believe, that they wanted to be the face of carbonation. And when Nateri realized that she was not going to be the face of carbonation, it made her upset because Nature Boy had said that Nateri, she was going to end up bowing down to Malia. And Nateri was not going to have it. And that's why she left. And when she left, like I had made several videos on it, when she left, then she had people all in her ears because Natiri, when she did the interview with the T, Natiri did not talk about the big aura. She did not mention anything that's dealing with the authorities. Natiri was really talking about, how she was hurt because she was not being a queen. When she did the interview, that's when the host who was doing the interview, the T, had asked her, do you think that it was sexual assault? You know, she the one put that in Natiria's head. And that's my opinion. Because like I said, that's what I heard. Jen said that girl was mad and upset because she wanted to be queen, but he gave it to Malia. Yes. And that's what made Natiri butthurt. I'm gonna go ahead and put down the link if you want to go ahead and join me and we could go ahead and talk about it. You're welcome to come on, Jen, and we can go ahead and talk about it. So let me go ahead and put my link down. So if you want to come on and talk about it, you're welcome to do. But like I said, this right here is one big mess. And what I think is that, and like I say, this is only my opinion, and we all have an opinion. What I think is that now they don't know what to do with this case. They don't know what to do with it. I think that they don't know what to do with this case because they went by what social media, what these trolls, what these clout chasers, and these people that was turning in all this stuff and talking about it and making all these videos about it. The reason why these people did this is because these people were being monetized. These people was making money. This was these people life. Some of these people life. So if this was some of these people life, quite obvious they're going to say any and everything to keep it going, to keep fanning the fire. And maybe the DA had fell for all this stuff. And that's why they went ahead and they are trying to build a case on it. But now as it's starting to unravel, they seen that too many hands are involved in it. Too many people on social media is interfering with this case. And these people starting to see that this people is not going to go by he say, she says. They're going to sit there and make sure that they have the evidence. Because like I said, when it comes to the feds will take 20 or 30 years before they arrest a person. Because what they trying to do is that they trying to make sure that when they have something that is going to stick. So by everybody is going, everybody is interfering in this case. These people, they don't want to hear all that. These people don't want to hear all that. They want to make sure that when they have something that's going to stick. Guys, I'm hearing a feedback. So if you can hear me real good, give me a thumbs up. I don't know if it's my if it's me with the Bigo Live. So let me go ahead and see if I can clear this up so I can continue talking to you guys. But like I say, this is going to be one big mess. As you can see right here, this is going to be one big mess. And the thing about it is that these people, what they did was they ran off of other people's stuff. They ran off of other people's stuff. They ran off of social media. And now, as you can see right here, they trying to see what, they're going to do with this case. Guys, can you hear me real good? Because for some reason, I'm hearing other people talking in my live. It's something I must have pulled up. It's something I had pulled up. Let me see if I can go ahead and get it off. because I was trying to yeah, that's something that I had pulled up. I think that I'm yeah, it's something that I pulled up because it's something that I can hear. You guys might can not hear, but I can hear it, and I don't know how to go ahead and get it all. So if you guys can hear me good and you don't hear anyone talking, then fine. Then I guess I could just continue with what I'm doing. But like I said, upcoming in loud and clear. You're coming in loud and clear. Thank you, Jen. It's some I can hear. It's some other browser that I had pulled up, and okay, I got it off. I got it off. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is my opinion. Like I said, we all have opinion at the end of the day. But the thing about it, when it comes to us, when it comes to our people, we like to police everybody, especially our people. We want to sit there and be the judge, the jury, and the executor. Let these people do their job. Let these people do the job because all you guys doing is interfering. And when you interfere in, you the one you the one sitting there. You can't blame nobody but yourself. So if Nature Boy walk out of all this, it's because you are the ones that's interfering in this. Let these people do the job. That's what these people go to school and they get paid for stuff like this. They get paid for this. And that's why when Aya went before the judge today, which they did a virtual call, the judge had told the attorneys that the only way that she's going to continue to further this case, she have to have Nature Boy in front of the court. So they say that Nature Boy is in jail, which that the judge knew that Nature Boy was in jail. So quite obvious now, Aya and the ones that's in carbonation, they can stay in that house and squat in that house until Nature Boy go before the judge. And you don't know how long that could take. Like I say, these people, they really don't know what to do with this case anymore. And the reason why they don't know what to do with this case anymore, because just like I told you guys, they bit off a lie. They went by what these clout chasers, these people that's on social media, YouTubers, the ones that wants to be YouTube attorneys. They went by all these people, what they said, instead of finding out what was really going on. And like Nature Boy had told Tasha K, this what he was doing on social media, which most likely was a lie, but that's his defense. He said all the stuff that he was coming on when he was putting it on social media, it was entertainment. It was a show in order for him to get donations because that's how they survive. They survive off of donations. They survive off of donations. And just like I had told you guys with the interview that Nature Boy had did with Tasha K, even Tasha K said if they go by what these YouTubers, these bloggers are saying, then Nature Boy is going to go ahead and he gonna walk. He gonna walk. He's gonna go ahead and walk. And the reason why, because everybody is putting their hands in it. Everybody is interfering in that. Let these people do their job. Let these people do their job. We got to realize that, we know a lot of stuff that had happened, but is it part of an act? Because Nature Boy, we know that he have different characters. He put on an act, and that's something that he likes to do. And today, Nature Boy, his arraignment was today, but nothing happened. Nothing happened. And the reason why nothing happened is because these people don't know what to do with this case. This is going to be just like when he was in Mexico, Hawaii, uh, all those other places that he was in. How they just like he said when he was in one of those countries overseas, how they arrested him and treated him like the scum of the earth until they started sorting all this stuff out and realized it was people that was calling in complaining because they didn't like him. So they went ahead and they let him go. So is this going to be the same? Will it turn out the same? Because I watched and I talked about it. I did a recap. I did a recap with Tasha K and Nature Boy. I did a recap about all this. And, like I said, this guy said that he loved to entertain. This was like a reality show to him. And most likely that's why he called himself Nature Boy TV, Carbonation TV. So in case, you guys turn things into, the authorities, the first thing he gonna say, he was putting on an act. He was getting paid for it. He was getting paid to entertain you guys. That's his defense. As you can see right there, according to what he told Tasha K. That is his defense. That he was putting on an act for you guys. And everybody want to come on and they wants to be these little YouTube attorneys. But if you saying that you trying to help put Nature Boy under jail, but yet you got commercials running on your channel, then you're doing it for monetary gain. Who gonna take you serious? Because you are no different than what you accusing Nature Boy. So if you can put it and run commercials and talk about it all day, quite obvious you're gonna keep fanning the fire. And the reason why you are fanning the fire is because that's how you making your income off of somebody else pain and misery. And that's real talk. That's real talk. And guys, if you know more than what I know, because I tried to pull up the court hearing, but what I saw and I tried to play it, they didn't even make a decision. They did not make a decision. You know, they did not make a decision. And the reason why they didn't make a decision, because like I said, most likely they probably bit off a lie. They bit off of what these internet trolls was going, was saying. And you guys, you want to take world news, which I hate this blogger, y'all want to take his word as the Bible, but this guy is a stalker. This guy ran to Nature's Boy home, talking about, he's a news reporter. This guy's not a news reporter. This guy only needed content so he can put on Bigo Live just like Nature Boy. And like I said, I'm not trying to sit there and like I said, I'm team right. I'm not taking a side. I'm team right. I stand on my truth. That's why I call myself Real Talk. In here is grown folks. I'm not biased. I try to tell you my truth. And by you people sitting there stalking this man, calling the police, going to this man's house, these people now, they are taking all this in consideration. So if Nature Boy walk out of jail, which most likely he will, it's because of you guys. You guys interfering in all this stuff. Jen says, and that's the truth. It's the hypocrisy for me. Yes. And Jen, you are welcome to come on my live and we can go ahead and talk about this because, like I said, in here is real talk. Only thing that I can tell you is to tell you the truth. And that's just how it is with the ones that's left in carbonation. The reason why the landlord cannot kick them out, because Nature Boy name is on that lease. And that's the law. That is the law. They cannot do anything. They cannot do anything. They cannot do anything without the person that's on that contract. They cannot do anything because Nature Boy is in jail. How can Nature Boy make decisions to dispute his contract when he's locked up? So if they go ahead and evict the ones that's in that house, or even go ahead and put new tenants in that house, then they violate their contracts. And the reason why the ones that's talking and don't understand what's going on, because number one, they don't know the law, and number two, they not a homeowner. They don't know if you lease out of your home, you lease your home, even the tenant, have you have to abide by that. They have their rights. You can't just throw a person out because the landlord has said on social media, on I think it was on Beagle Live, where the landlord has said Nature Boy was never behind on his lease. He made his payments each and every month. So the reason why, he can hold that in court if he gets out, the reason why he couldn't make those payments or renew his lease, because he was locked up because of all these bogus charges and these lies that was put on him. So now what is going on is that the state, most likely, they're trying to figure out what to do with this case. Because if Nature Boy walk out, guys, I hate to tell you, this is going to be a huge lawsuit. And do you think that the state want Nature Boy to sue them? No. So they're trying to figure out, how can I come up with something? And the only way that you can come up with something about Nature Boy is stuff that had happened in the jungle. And like I told you, when it comes to stuff like that, it's like Vegas. What's in Vegas stays in Vegas. And people is not going to go and talk about it because they was a part of it too. So why would someone come and say, oh, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to talk about what Nature Boy did me in the jungle. That was in the jungle. That was not in the state of Georgia. That was in the jungle. That was not. The only people that could come on Nature Boy regards to that, and that's the feds. And look like the feds don't want to touch it. And the reason why the feds look like they don't want to touch it is because they're not getting no new discovery of what happened in Georgia, in the state of Georgia. Nothing happened in the state of Georgia. Nothing. Nature Boy didn't do nothing when he was here. The only thing that they got on him is what Nateri said. And if they go back for 4 years, they will see that Nateri was right smack and dab in most all of Nature Boy content. And now I'm hearing that Solar and Nateri, they left and they went to Mexico. Why did they leave and go to Mexico? Why? Knowing that all this stuff is coming up. But like I told you guys, even if Nateri does not show to court, she still opened that door. She still opened up that crack. But now they got to come up with the rest of them. What the rest of them gonna say? What Velvet gonna say? Because even Tasha K mentioned Velvet name. What Velvet gonna say? And Velvet can't say too much because Velvet was the chiefess. She helped run that cult, Carbonation. She helped found that cult. This Carbonation, not melanation, but Carbonation. She was smack dab in the middle of it. She left OMAC to be with Nature Boy because everybody wants to be with the chief. Everybody wants to be with the leader. Everybody wants to clout chase. And I'm not taking no sides because I don't know these people. I don't know these people from a can of paint. I'm only giving you my opinion, just like everybody else. It's just that I'm not biased. I'm going to call it as I see it. Not what I'm hearing. Everybody can sit there and say, oh, Nature Boy did this, Nature Boy. He probably did all that. Nature Boy did all that. But just realize when he did all that, who was smack dab in the middle of it? When the YouTubers was saying that Nature Boy was having a hard on when he was with his daughter, Velvet was right there. Everybody was saying, oh, look at Nature Boy. Nature Boy looked like he's having a hard on with his daughter, holding up his daughter. What Velvet was doing? Velvet was just sitting there laughing. Do I need to play the video so you guys can see it? Do I need to play the video so you guys can see it? So all that stuff that you guys are accusing Nature Boy of, these people was right there a part of it. That's why I say they all should take accountability because they all was a part of it. College say Nature Boy posts something on Twitter without his girlfriend consent is illegal, and the ATL to post without the other person consent. That can be true. That can be true. But Natiri, she knew the protocols. I'm not giving them no excuse. Like I say, you guys could give them an excuse. I'm not giving none of them excuse because they knew what they was getting into. They knew what they was getting into. I sat there for hours when Natiri came back. And if you guys need me to play the video, I will play the video. I stood for hours, for nights, watching when Natiri went back. When Natiri went back to Carbonation, a guy was pleading, telling Natiri to come out of there. Some people was pleading, telling the Nature Boy, why did you let Natiri back? Knowing Natiri is nothing but a snake. Knowing Natiri is for the streets. Why did you let her back? Knowing she was going to set you up. And one guy sat there and told Natiri, you know you don't smoke marijuana. Why are you in there smoking pot? And I remember when Natiri even said she don't like smoking pot. But that night, in front of everyone that watched this mess, Natiri sat there and told a bald-faced lie and said that she don't have no problem smoking pot. She liked where she was. Natiri was in the bed with Nature Boy, talking about all this right here is a part of their teaching. Even sat there and said the cross that she have on her body, that was the woman's uterus, something like that. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So what they was doing that night on Bigo Live, by them all was surrounding Nature Boy and Natiri having sex. Natiri got her legs spread out like an eagle. Spread it out like an eagle. With talking about all this right here. And see, nobody's not going to play no videos like this. Nobody's not going to play no videos like that, but I'm going to play the video. You guys sit there and strike all my videos down because you knew I was coming to the truth. Natiri has said out of her own mouth when she she did not disagree when Nature Boy said all this stuff that they was doing was a part of teaching. When they was in that bed having sex or whatever they sit there and call it, and she was spreading it out. Aya, Malia, everybody that was in carbonation was watching them two having sex along with us, was watching that mess. And they consider that was a part of a teaching. And just because that day when they decided to play this scene, who was going to be queen, and do you need me to play it? Natera was all for it. Natera was all in it. And I truly believe, whether you guys like it or not, if Natera would have been made queen, I promise you, you wouldn't have heard nothing today. None of this would have happened because these people live in a la-la land. These people think that they are in a coma. These people think that they're not a part of this world, which I'm a believer. I believe some of the stuff. I believe that I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world. So I know some of the stuff that they are talking about. But these people feel like they can go through life without any consequences, without any repercussion. I don't go that far. But I promise you, if Nateri would have been made queen, you wouldn't have heard none of this today. And when Nateri left out of there, Nateri wanted to go back in. Malia says she had stopped Nateri from going back upstairs to tell Bobby G bye. If the man just did the big aura to you, why would you tell him bye? Why would you want to go upstairs when you had the Uber to pick you up? Why did you go back upstairs when all your belongings was right there at the door? Was right there at the door. Why? Why did you go back? She said she wanted to go back and tell Bobby G bye. And when she went up there, she said that he held her. And she was saying that she got to go, but she didn't say it in a way that she was afraid. She didn't say it in a way that, she was her life was, her life was at stake. She didn't say it like that. She said it because she wanted to be the queen. And if she didn't want to be queen, then she would tear the entire house down. And that's exactly what she did. That's exactly what she did. And anyone that come on here and say that Nateri, and like I said, they say, I am a woman. I'm a woman. But it got people out there that have been violated for real. People that have been going through hell of domestic violence for real. But yet you playing with the court? You playing with people's life? You making a mockery out of this? Like I sit there and say, they all should go down. They all should be arrested. They all should be arrested. And I don't know, guys, if Nateri went ahead and took not Nateri, Nature Boy went ahead and took a plea because they didn't show it. I didn't see it. They didn't show it. Why does they keep pushing it back? Why? Have you ever asked the question, why are they keep pushing it back? Why? The only reason what I could come up with is that they fumbling. They don't know what to do. They scrambling. They don't know what to do with this case. And the reason why is because they bit off a lie. They bit off a lie. These people said there was calling the police all day, 24 hours, just like they did when Nature Boy was overseas, stalking these people, following these people. And now they see all this stuff right here. Nature Boy, he was a non-profit. Nobody looked at this. He had all his papers together. Nature Boy was an LLC. He was this Nature Boy TV Entertainment. That's his company. Wake up. Wake up, people. So if Nature Boy put all of his videos under his company as entertainment, what does that mean? What does that mean? You know what I said about a woman who is scorned, sister? This is what's for the eviction from that house. Rhonda, if you want to come in and talk, you can, because I'm really done. I'm really done with it. I know you're still at the doctor's office, but I'm just going ahead and just put the link in case you guys want to come. But like I said, guys, Rhonda says that was for the eviction from the house. You talking about with Aya, right? But like I said, guys, I don't know how this is gonna play out. I don't know. But today, I thought that this was for his arrangement. I thought this was his arrangement. So this right here wasn't at 1 o'clock. Was Nature Boy arrangement? Was this for his arrangement or for the eviction? Because it was told to me today it was for both. The eviction was around about 9 o'clock, and for that house, and Nature Boy arrangement was today at 1 o'clock. So, like I said, there's a lot of stuff, guys, that just don't make sense. And I went through every word, combed through every word with that interview that Tasha K and Nature Boy did. I combed through the entire interview and I did a recap. And even Tasha K said if they go by of what all the people was talking about, which she was talking about the YouTubers, the bloggers, then Nature Boy is gonna walk out. Nature Boy gonna be scot free. That's the law, because Nature Boy already said that all the stuff that he put out, that was under his license, under Nature Boy TV. That's licensed. Nature Boy TV is licensed. Carbonation TV, that's licensed. Is a non-profit because that's he made it like that. So you guys can go ahead and give him donations. But you see, nobody talking about that. But I promise you, his attorneys are talking about this. Today, remember when you and I had talked, they had said that that was his arrangement. So I don't know if it's not his arrangements. I don't know how it's going to play out. The question is, will he take a plea, or will he go all the way with it? So I'm not sure. I just know that on Beagle Live, I was trying to go ahead and pull it up, which for some reason I couldn't pull it up. But the guy had on the headlines that it was, Nature Boy's arraignment. So I don't know. But Rhonda's saying that it was the eviction. But still, of all, even with the eviction, they cannot do nothing without Nature Boy because Nature Boy name is on that contract. So if Nature Boy name is on that contract, they cannot do anything without him. So I am Aaliyah, Efru, Sheba, True, they can stay in that house until they release Nature Boy so he can go in front of that judge and they can go ahead and sort all that out. So they can squat until they don't even have to leave out. They don't have to leave out at all. So I don't know. But like I said, this is very interesting. This is gonna be a hell of a ride, guys. This is gonna be a hell of a ride. And that's why it's best for us to let the court do its job, not to interfere, even though, you may like a person or not. The law is the law. And you cannot, go against it, because if you sit there and try to make up your own law, then that's where all kind of lawsuits. And if Nature Boy walk out of this, I'm pretty sure that Nature Boy is not going to just tuck his tail and go away. Nature Boy gonna want something out of it, unless they say, "Well, Nature Boy, look, I will go ahead and drop, everything, but you cannot talk about it." Maybe he might take a deal like that and say, "Okay, But knowing Nature Boy gonna want something out of this, because he was protected under his company, Nature Boy TV, Carbonation TV. He was protected under that, and whether he was for profit or non-profit, that's his business. That's his business. I don't know if it was a LLC. I don't know. But when you look at all of Nature Boy videos that he released, it's gonna say Nature Boy TV Entertainment. So you cannot hold those videos against him. Now, I did hear somewhere where they were saying, when it comes to those rappers, that when they put in a rap music about, what they done in the streets, that it can be used against them, which I don't understand why. But like I said there and say, when it comes to us, they'll make up any kind of law to keep us in. Because if you making music, you rapping about something, why would you want to arrest that person for making a living, for making money, you know? So if they did Nature Boy the same thing, they arrested Nature Boy because of what people was turning in all those videos. And Nature Boy, his attorney would say that the only reason why, they got him in there because of those videos, and those videos was all a part of an act. So if it all was a part of an act, then what they gonna have to do? They're gonna have to release him. They're gonna have to release him, because at the end, when they was hitting on each other, they say that was all a part of an act. That was part of all of an act. And a lot of stuff that we was watching, it didn't make sense. But is their word against, ours? And our words don't mean nothing, because we on the outside looking in. But, like I said, they got the big fish. It is Nature Boy. And I don't know if this today was his arraignment. I don't know. But I saw on Beagle Live, I was trying to pull it up for you guys. It says that it was his arraignment. But even if it wasn't his arraignment, time is going to tell how this is going to go ahead and play out. Okay, Rhonda. But like I said, this is a lot, It reminds me, of a lot of stuff that's, if you look at it in the spiritual realm. And sometimes, we just have to, stop doing these people job. Stop doing these people job. Stop trying to be the judge, the jury, and the executor, especially when it comes to, our people. And like I say, Nature Boy did some grimy stuff. Yes, he did. Nature Boy did some really grimy stuff. But nobody talked about it. Nobody reported it. Nobody went to the authorities. They went to YouTube. Look at Solar. Solar say he got lightning bolts that he can drop down anytime. But have he did it? No. He talked about everything that we already knew about. He talked about everything that we already knew about. We knew about that. It was said that Nature Boy gave Zoka alcohol. They talked about that on Tasha K. Tasha K asked him about that. And Tasha K even mentioned, she said that and say, if that's the case, everybody, majority of people was drinking alcohol when they was pregnant. And Tasha K has said there and say, if you drinking that much alcohol, if anything, it would have took you out. And I'm gonna say allegedly because it's not her exact words. But at the end of the day, these people are grown. You can't help no one that don't wants to be helped. And even if they were brainwashed, what's the excuse now? What's the excuse now? Why are they still there pushing three? Why they don't leave? Why they still defending him? If I was under a hard taskmaster, as Nature Boy was, the minute that he was arrested, I would have ran for my life. I would have ran just like Nature Boy had said he ran when he was living with the bishops. He said the day that he sat there and got out of that house, he said he ran for his life. He was freed. He said he'd rather live on the streets than go back into that environment. That comes out of Nature Boy's own mouth. So why? Why the ones that are still there? Why they don't leave? College say other culture drinks wine while pregnant. Yes. Yes. And I did my best trying to recap everything that Nature Boy and Tasha K talked about. I did my best. Make sure you go and check it out. Because now as all this stuff is starting to unravel, most of this stuff is the same thing that happened when he was out there in the jungle. The same things how people was calling in on him. And I'm pretty sure that the states and the feds, they have gathered all that information now, and they seen that all this stuff is like a pattern. How people was calling in saying all this stuff and they jumped the gun and went ahead and arrest this man, and sooner or later they had to end up letting him out. But I'm telling you guys, something is about to happen. Something is about to happen. And the reason why something is about to happen, because all this stuff, if you follow Nature Boy, all this stuff that is happening now, Nature Boy already talked about this. He already talked about how Solar was going to be a Judas. Solar was going to be the one that betrayed him. And I promise you, Solar is the one that's going to turn against the state. I promise you that. Solar gonna be the one. Solar gonna start sitting there saying, because these people, I wouldn't trust these people with a long arm spoon. These people will turn on you in a minute. I showed you videos how Solar was down licking Nature Boy feet, letting this man feed him like he was some kind of pet. So what makes you think that Solar will turn against a man that he did all that to? Solar is not going to turn against that man. The only reason why Solar is doing all that talking because he need you guys to donate. And that's the reason why he's doing all that. Because of Solar wanting to turn against Nature Boy, Solar would have been did it. He would have been did it long time ago. He would have been turned against Nature Boy. This is a game to them. All they just doing is trying to sit there and show you how the Babylon system is. Mark my word. That's all it is. How it is corrupt. They already told you. They say all they need is for a woman to sit there and go and just tell any type of lie. So why would Nature Boy all of a sudden talk about that? And it now that's exactly what's happening. Come on, guys, wake up. These people, they sitting there. I promise you, these people playing it out. These people are playing it out so you all can see how the system works.
Time after time, which is why you will continuously see us time after time winning. Do the math on that. Do the algorithms on that. If we're so bad, we're so evil, we're doing all these things, we're killing old people and babies, and we're kidnapping women and trafficking. If we're doing all of that, why am I standing outside? Why am I not behind bars? Why are we not behind bars? And then the reasons that you got Chief behind bars ain't even true. Y'all could prove that. Y'all have been sending me the clips. Y'all have been sending me the videos of how she's lying. And that's all going to come to the surface.
Now, all of a sudden, he didn't change. He didn't change. Now, he was out there in front of the courthouse talking about how his chief is innocent. And the truth gonna soon come. Everybody gonna soon know the truth. And now he turned against Nature Boy. Guys, if you believe this, something is wrong with you guys. Trust me, I am a true prophetess. I am a true prophetess. When I say it, you can take it to the bank. And I promise you right here, all they are doing is showing you how the Babylon system is. All they are showing you how the Babylon system is. Because Nature Boy told you guys exactly what's going to happen. Now, all of a sudden, the same thing that he told you was going to happen is now playing out. It's now playing out. These people are playing you guys. These people are playing you guys. Because what they are trying to do is tear down the Babylon system. And we knew that the Babylon system was going to fall. All Nature Boy and Carbonation is doing, and I see it in the spirit, is that they trying to expose the Babylon system. They are trying to expose the Babylon system. And we know that that kingdom was going to come down. We knew that. Nature Boy, he talked about how Solar was going to be the one that betrayed him. He talked about that it was going to be a woman to go and falsely accuse him. So now he's doing is playing it out. He's playing it out. And that's why. That's why. That's why he can go to jail and do what he's doing right now. That's why. That's why. That's why he can go to jail and do what he's doing right now. Because let me tell you something. While we trying to scramble and trying to figure all this out right now, these people are laughing. They are laughing. Because Nature Boy told us that all this stuff was going to happen. He told you all this stuff was going to happen. Just look at this. Look at this. And guys, you may not want to hear the truth. You guys may not want to hear the truth. But I think that they are playing you guys. Because everything that Nature Boy talked about is coming to pass. It's coming to pass.
All gonna come to the surface. You built something on a lie, it's going to fall. Y'all are feeding off of white supremacy, building off of white supremacy, and you're gonna realize, just like money, just like the US dollar, there's no real value there. There's no real power there. The moment your phone doesn't work, you're doomed. The moment electricity or this dollar equals zero, you're food. You don't have a family. You don't have a team who's gonna do this for you, no matter what, for free. Yeah, we about to go crazy. The women gonna be going. The women are gonna be speaking next. I'm not here to speak. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. Like I said, I'm really just here to keep y'all updated. Y'all can work with me as far as setting up interviews, anything like that. Talking about legal terms, just so y'all have the update. You know, I want everybody to know what's really going on. I want everybody to know what's really going on. He's detained. He was arrested. We all got detained. He's been arrested. 3 God has been arrested, and the charges is rape, false imprisonment, and basically revenge porn. Mm-hmm. 3 charges, 3 different charges, and none of them are gonna stand up. Okay, but that's what we're facing right now. They won't even let us bond him out right now because of the charges, because of the laws that white supremacy has allowed to take effect. This is the type of power they give to the woman. They can just say something. You can just say whatever, and now a black man is locked up. And most black men don't have the support system that 3 God has. So they in there alone. No family, no help. Being charged for lies.
Now just look at this. He talking about being charged for lies. Now all of a sudden,
US dollar, there's no real value there.
Now all of a sudden, you change the mind, and we supposed to believe this? He's talking about 3 God is locked up for something bogus, but now you have a change of mind? Guys, don't believe these lies. I'm telling you, don't believe these lies. This is bigger than what you think it is. This is much bigger than you think it is. No way that he gonna sit there and say one thing and then turn. Now I know a lot of people do a lot of things because of fear, but there's something about this. And the Most High God is gonna show it. It's something about this. These people, all they doing is trying to show you how the Babylon system is. And believe me, when I say it, you can go ahead and take it to the bank. That's all it is. They just trying to show you how the system is.
That shit like that. You did that. I'm thankful.
You want to be sideways? No, you just sit there. Just sit there. Water. Water. Very. Oh wow. Can we get a light on her?
It's in the closet. He got the great angles of me.
This is all just happening. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just flowing, nigga. I'm just going with the universe. This is happening raw, natural. This is just. This shit was not. I'm going with the universe. Whatever the universe say look good and feel good, we're gonna just go with that. We're gonna let God move. How about that? You want to hit the line?
Sit next to me. Yes.
Can I have another chair then?
Yes. Oh, I can sit on you.
I can sit next to the
Terry
queen.
was upset because she wanted to be queen. That's how all this stuff came about.
Yes, of course. You're the king. What do you mean? I'm gonna sit next to you.
But yeah, but you know what? You know what they say. Oh, you look so good. I don't even want to be married. It's illuminated. Like it's like this would just happen. Yo, this shit is.
Yes.
Can I tell this on charge right now? Somebody use that box. Okay. I got a golden ticket. I got a golden ticket. I got a golden ticket.
All this was that's what it was all about. That's why all this stuff had
They said,
happened.
yeah,
Because
the
Nateri wanted
cherry,
to be
let's
queen.
go.
What's up, Nation?
He said,
Nation.
I'm good. Something.
Do you want to turn it this way?
Um, either or. This is fine. Actually, this is better. Oh wow! Look.
that's all it was. Just look at her. She was so happy. She was so happy. And
I
I
know that just
promise you
happened.
guys,
I've been up there and I don't know why.
if she would have made queen, you wouldn't have
Now I
heard
know
about
why I
none of
put
this
it.
today.
Oh, can I? May I?
Yes.
Wait. I gotta set it up. Hold on. I got the scene. I got the right song for the scene. I gotta um send it over to the
Just look how happy she was. Do you see how happy Natiri was? Natiri was very happy. And the reason why she was happy because, like I say, these people are caught up in this la la land. They really believed all this. Natiri thought that she was going to be the face of carbonation. And when she found out that she was not going to be the face of carbonation, that's when all hell broke out. That's when she tore down the entire house because she was upset. And like I said, right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't know these people. I'm not sitting there trying to pick a side. I'm for the truth. I'm gonna call it like I see it. And I don't jump on the bandwagon. Just because someone else jumping on the bandwagon, that does not mean that I have. I stand on my truth. But like I said, you can look at all this. All this was clout chasing. That's all that was, clout chasing. These people, they all about wants to be in the front. Material wants to be the face of carbonation. And if she didn't have her way, then she felt like, hey, I can go ahead and tear the entire house down. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. Natiri had time enough to leave. She could have left. She could have left. Nature Boy let it Natiri in and out, in and out. And you know how it is. When you let them out, let them stay out. Don't keep bringing them back in. Because when they come back in, trust me, they coming back in with agenda. They gonna be worse off than what they was before they left. All righty. I can't. I was trying to put that one on. For some reason, it's not gonna let me put that one on. I guess because it was too much. But the Bible talks about that. The Bible talk about when you let when you once you clean your house and you let them back in, they gonna come back worse than what they already is. Once you let them out, let them stay out. And that's exactly what happened to Nature Boy. He kept letting them in, kept letting them in. And I don't know why he kept letting Natiri back in. When people was telling him, stop letting them back in. You know that Natiri was a snake. Because every time when Natiri will leave carbonation, she'll go and she'll talk about carbonation. When Natiri will leave TKO and what's his name, King Musa, she talked about it, every last one of them. And like I said, I like Natiri. I have nothing against Natiri. But Natiri, she's not in the real world. She's in some fairy tale, some fantasy. The girl thinks she's a fairy. She's not in tune with reality. That's why she can go to place, move with this and that person. Just look at her now. You can see she's not happy. She's with True in Mexico. She's not happy because True is not true. Solar is not giving her the attention that she wants. And now she realizing that this man really does not even want her. This man doing exactly what he said he was gonna do. And she's starting to see that. And I don't understand why. Why these people keep running from one cult to another. Why it needs to be under these so-called conscious leaders, knowing that some of these people mean them no good. Because what they want to be is, as you can see right there, they wants to be the face of carbonation. Everybody wants to be the face of carbonation, just like Solar. Solar wants to be the face of carbonation. And what Aya said, Aya sit there and say, Aya not into all that. Aya say, she don't have to want to be something because a queen is not made, a queen is born. And that's why Aya always stood in the back. Aya was not an attention seeker. Seeker. Just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Just look at this. Let me move this out the way so you guys can go ahead and see. Just look at this. Nothing but attention seeker. That's all she is. And the thing about it is, you make the real victims look bad. Just look at that. Just look at that. Make the real victims look bad. Just look at this. Look at this. And she didn't even come out and say anything about the big R. That's the video I'm trying to find because she didn't come out and say nothing about the big R. She did not come out and say nothing about the big R. Nothing. Hi, Rhonda. Lawyer.
I'm getting ready to come off now.
Yeah, lower your mic down.
I'm about to come off. Hold on. Let me come off. Okay.
Yeah. How you doing, girl? Wait, it's still a feedback.
No, I'm. Oh gosh. How do I do it?
Wait.
Still echoing?
Say something.
I was asking, am I still echoing?
I think it is.
How do I?
I think what you need to do is turn off. What you're doing is you're trying to listen to me and come on live.
Okay, I got my phone off. I'm on my iPad.
You leave out and come back in.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe she come back in. But like I said, guys, all this right here was a show, and they bit off a lie. You can look at this. That's all it was. And Natiri, she was nothing but a attention seeker. Just look at that. Nothing but attention seeker. That's all she was. She wanted to be the face of carbonation. And I'm trying to find that part where when she had did the interview with the T. Just look at that. Just look at that. And she know good well Natureboy was all about putting his content on social media. It's still there. I wonder if you let me see. I think that what you're trying to do.
Let me try my phone real quick because I'm on my iPad.
Okay.
Let me try it and see if that's what it is.
I think what you have me on and you're trying to come on live.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Let me try because I'm on my iPad. I'm not on my phone.
Okay.
I was going to use my phone. I was going to try to use my iPad I was gonna try to use my iPad and do the live from my phone.
Well, I can hear you good now. Say
Can you?
something. I can hear
I
you, but
said,
it's just that it's like you have another device on.
okay, hold on. You hear me now?
It's when I talk. Okay, let me see. Do you have speakers on? You have earphones on?
No, I don't have anything on.
You
I
don't?
don't even have my phone on YouTube.
I can hear you good, but it's like when I'm talking, it's like, guys, could you? Well, I don't have too many people on, but it's like
Mm.
when I'm talking, it's like a feedback.
Yeah, because I don't have anything connected
Can you
but
hear
my
me real good? Can you hear me real
yeah.
good? You hear
Mm-hmm.
me real good? Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay, it sounds like it's great now. No,
Yeah, because
it's
I'm gonna
better.
have to use my phone in order to do the get to the video.
Okay, so is this video right here that you're showing? Is Nature Boy arraignment?
This is the court thing. It's just to
So
see if he had he if he it was just to see if he have an attorney. So they're gonna get
oh
him a what do you call it, a court appointed lawyer or something like that.
uh-huh. So there wasn't his arraignment to take a plea or go all the way with the trial.
No, I don't think.
Hmm.
Because I just found this on Bingo T.
Oh, you found that on yeah? Because I was trying to play it on Bigo Live, but for some reason I was having problems.
Well, they said he pleaded. Now it's on the T, but
Oh,
it
he's on the T
I'm gonna
now.
go. Yeah, it's Nature Boy arrangement hearing. Plead not guilty.
So he plead not
So
guilty.
I guess he pleads not guilty.
Oh my God! If Nature Boy plead not guilty, let me see if I can go ahead and pull that up. If Nature
Because
Boy plead is
I
on the
sent
T,
it
you
to you.
said right now.
Yeah, it's on the T right now.
Well, if
But
Nature
if you,
Boy plead not guilty, this is gonna be a hell of a ride. This going to
yeah,
be a hell of a ride. Let me see
and
if it's on there.
what's his name? Oh gosh, what is his name?
Well, it said he plead not guilty. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now on the T.
Yeah, but this is the video here that I found on Bigo. This is the one that I found.
Let me see if I can see it.
Let me get it.
I barely can see it. Let me see you put it up.
I'm trying to straighten it up. Hold up.
Christopher Williamson.
You still there?
I can see it a little bit up.
Let me go up.
Daniel Isaac.
I could hear it as long as I could hear it.
State. I do believe that he is wanted. There's an outstanding warrant for him? Yes, he has not been arrested. He is co-defendants with. Oh, he came back on the new account. That's why it's already on the calendar. He has an outstanding warrant for another bully against the same victim. Okay. Put it to the bench warrant then. Yes, Judge. Alexia Willis. This is Stephanie Allen on behalf of Mr. Willis. I'm sorry, on behalf of Ms. Willis. She is now in custody. She's listed in custody, but she is gone on that unindicted D number case that she was being held on as of last week. I've taken an application from her. She does qualify for public defender services. This is going to be Mr. Champ.
Is that the same thing that's on the on the tree? What's the name on the T channel?
Yeah, this should be. I must check
It's the
it.
same thing on the tree.
I feel like it is.
Because I'm looking at this right now on the tree where she said that he took a plea. Now, if Nature Boy took a plea, it's going to be more arrests. You remember when I talked about that, right?
Yes.
If Nature Boy take the plea, it's going to be more arrests.
Yeah,
So
it's
now
going to be.
yeah, it's gonna be more arrests. So you can
Yes,
look
it's
at
going
it.
to be.
Yeah. So maybe about this week or right here, about right here, they gonna do
Here it
more
goes right
arrests.
here. Here it goes right here. Hold on. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it.
All right. No, I don't hear it. I'm trying to see if I can put you up. They didn't say it already.
No, not yet.
Well, you can expect it's going to be more arrests. If Nature Boy went ahead and took all the plea, I might go down there and go to the court. Go when they go to trial because Nature Boy going to bring a lot of people down. He already said it. Nature Boy said that if he go down, he gonna bring a lot with him.
I'm here. Okay. They're waiving
And
your arraignment and you're entering a
you
Uh-huh.
remember, right?
you are represented by the public defender,
Let
so
me
you
cut
are
this
free to
off.
go. Just
You
stay in touch with them.
remember, because the name of the title is Nature Boy Arrangement Hearing, and they said
Mm-hmm.
he's not guilty.
Mm-hmm. They say
So I
he's
don't.
he plead. So he took the plea. He
Yeah,
took
it
the
just say
plea today.
he not guilty.
So that means that he took the plea today.
Yeah,
And so now you know what that means, right?
yeah, he get ready to snitch.
Oh, he's getting ready. He's getting ready. He's gonna sit there and he already told you guys. He said if he go down, he's going to bring everybody down with him. Didn't he say that?
Yeah,
He said if he go down, he's gonna bring everybody with him. So now the show is have begun. This the real show
yeah,
right here. The real show have begun now because he's not gonna go
yeah.
down by himself.
Not at all.
He talked
Cause
about
he gonna
that.
start telling everybody. He gonna, oh my boy, he gonna be singing. Hey, he
Huh?
gonna be singing. He gonna be
Of
singing.
course.
He gonna tell everything.
Of course. And the thing about it is that, like I said, you know, he's gonna point the finger at everybody, and most likely, you know, that's why he recorded everything. You know,
Yeah,
that's why he recorded everything because he knew that everything that he did, he got it on record that their hands was right there in the mix of it, in the middle of it.
uh,
So
uh-huh.
now that he took the plea, all I could say this is gonna be a hell of a show, a hell of a ride, hell of a
Yep. And
ride.
Solar might as well go on and bow and a whole lot of more.
Well, yeah. Now I don't know how True gonna what's his name? True.
Yeah,
I don't know how he's gonna stand out of it. Because when stuff like this, they usually turn against each other. But True
yeah.
say
This
that
will be
he's
bad.
gonna. True say he's gonna go all the way until the wheels fall off.
Well, guess what? The wheels
Mm-hmm.
about to fall off. Cause you getting
Well,
ready to get locked up too.
yeah. If Nature Boy took the plea, they're gonna go all the way in with it. And I don't even think
Yeah.
that Nature Boy have an attorney. Do he have attorney?
No, because you remember the last two that he had. That first one, oh, he just said, "Forget it. I'm not dealing with this mess."
Uh
And then the
huh.
second one that he had, I don't know what. I think it was about money that he didn't have no enough of money to
Mm-hmm.
pay for that attorney. So that one just went away. Then
Mm-hmm.
this he don't have one, so they're gonna have to give him a court appointed lawyer. So which that's gonna go south because those court appointed lawyers, they're not there to help you.
Mm-hmm. Want me to tell you what I think? I think that maybe he didn't get an attorney now because he wants to see what kind of discovery that they have. And now, once he know exactly what kind of discovery he has, what he's working with, then it's going to depend if he's going to go ahead and get an attorney. But
Yeah, but
while
they said,
he's sitting in jail, it does not make it does not make any sense to go ahead and pay for attorney when he
well, you
don't
know
know
what?
what kind of discovery that they have.
Well, you know that in that video I just showed you the first time, they said that they was going to get him an attorney. So normally when they say they're going to get you an attorney, that means they're going to get you one of those state attorneys. I guess that's
Hmm.
what it is.
But I don't think
So
if he go to plea, if he take a plea, if he take a plea, do you think that he's going to want a state attorney? I don't think if he take a plea and go all the way to the end, I don't think that he gonna use a state attorney unless he know that they have nothing to work with. Now, if he think that they have nothing to work with, then I would take a state attorney too, because most likely Nature Boy is the one is going to run the scene, but he just need an attorney to speak for him. Just to be a mouthpiece for him.
yes.
Hmm.
Cause see, if he sit there and try to talk, he ain't gonna do nothing but sabotage
Yeah,
himself.
you could look. Continue talking. I'll be right back. But you can continue talking. I'm listening to you here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he gonna sabotage himself because he don't need to talk. He just need to shut his mouth and be quiet because he'll mess his own self up. So and when it comes down to Aya and them, they don't need to be talking either because they ain't gonna do nothing but burn him up. So I don't know how this gonna go. I'm confused.
Sorry about that. I'm back. But this is how Rhonda it usually work. Is that guys? Can you hear us real good? If you can hear us real good, give me a thumbs up because for some reason I'm still hearing a feedback. Rhonda.
Okay, I don't know if it's me, man.
Let me see because for some reason I'm still hearing a feedback. Hold on, babe. Let me see. But this is how it usually work out. And Nature Boy, like he said, he's like a mastermind. And he loved to play chess. So the reason why, he may have not hired an attorney because he feel that they don't have a solid case against him. Because like I told you, all the stuff that he put on site, on Bigo Live and all of his material, he consider all that is, like entertainment.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't see how he look at it entertainment though. That's the
Because if
part I
you
don't see.
look at when you look at his content, you're gonna see license, and when they say license, that means it's licensed. It's gonna be like Nature Boy TV. So that means that he owned that property. That property is
Yeah,
entertainment. So
yeah, I
if
get that
he
part.
turned, if he turned, that's just like with me with my YouTube videos. Every content that you put out, it has a category, okay? And when
Uh-huh.
you look at Nature Boy category, his category gonna say Nature Boy TV Entertainment. So could you use that against him when he's saying this? What he's doing is entertainment. That's just like when I'm talking. I'm saying that I always put my copyright infringement and say that this is for entertainment purpose only. So you
Yeah,
can
but
use this.
but you're
Huh?
not doing no abuse. You're not abusing anybody though.
But you see. Wait, let me see if I can hear you. Talk.
Can you hear me?
For some reason, I'm hearing like a feedback. Hold on.
You want me to leave and then come back in?
Wait, hold on.
Because I don't have anything else connected. I'm on my iPad.
Wait, let me see if they hearing the same thing. Yeah. I don't think they can hear us good.
Let me go out and then I'll come back in.
Yeah, I don't think they can hear us good. I don't know why you guys could you hear? No, I don't think they could hear us good because for some reason I heard all that feedback. But yes, hearing something. There's Alexa says yes, she was hearing something as well. I don't know if maybe she had her speakers on or something like that. But let me see. I was watching earlier. He that says state appointed lawyer for him now, peace and respectfully, they are good court appointed attorney. My daughter is an attorney and she goes above and beyond for her court appointed clients. Yes, hearing something. Yeah, they was hearing something. But the only thing that I can say is the reason why Nature Boy does not want to get a court appointed attorney, or maybe he want one, and most of them that when they wants to do their own case, but they need a attorney to represent them. So Nature Boy probably say, look, don't make no sense for me paying all this money because he's really calling you guys bluff. He said they don't have nothing on him. And like I told you, when it comes to this case right here, it's gonna be like a New Jack City. It's gonna be like a New Jack City. He's not gonna take accountability. He's gonna sit there and say, if I go down, they going down with me. Which usually that's how it works. Let me see if I can hear Rhonda now. I still hear it. You heard me, Rhonda?
Yeah, I hear
Uh-huh.
you. You hear me? You
No,
hear
it's
me?
still a feedback. It's still a feedback.
Let me use my phone. Let me use my phone. I'm gonna go
Yeah,
out and then use
okay.
my.
Yeah. But what I think that what Nature Boy is going to do now that we know that he done took the he he's not going to take a plea, he's going all the way with it. So he's probably say that, okay, look, I'm gonna go ahead and hire me a court appointed attorney because I don't believe that they have anything on me. And the reason why, just like he told Tasha K, and Tasha K pretty much agreed with him. All this stuff that is out there is because of what YouTubers, what bloggers had fed the authorities with, gave them all that information, just like they did when he was out there in Mexico, Hawaii, and everywhere else. And sooner or later, when they start peeling back the layers, they start realizing that, you know, all this stuff is a he say, she say stuff. It's because of people that are watching this mess like it was real. But Nature Boy said that this stuff was a part of entertainment. It was me, us, my phone. Oh, it was your phone. Ron say it was on. Yeah, just turn. I think it was your speaker or something was on. Try to come back in. But like I said, guys, this is gonna be a hell of a ride because now that we know that Nature Boy he plead not guilty. And I told you guys from day one, I say if Nature Boy plead not guilty, that means that, want me to tell you something? He got his T's crossed and his I's dotted, and I hope he do. Because everybody now should be biting their fingers. Everyone that was a part of Carbonation should be biting their nails. Because the game is on now. The game is now on now. This is going to be the best chess player that you ever seen. Nature Boy against the DA, the state and the feds. And one thing about the state and the feds, they don't run out of money. It's still there. Let me see. Say something. Yeah, I wonder why.
You hear me?
Yeah, why don't you?
I
What
tried
I
to use
think
my
is
phone, but I
what I
tried to use
think
my
is
phone.
that what you're doing is you're trying to watch the live and come on.
No, no, no. I can't. I'm not on my phone or anything. I'm just on. I'm in the
You
live screen. That's it.
you in the live screen. Wait,
Yeah, that's
want me to tell
all.
you something? So did you click my link? What I'm gonna do is go out and I'm gonna sit there and send you the link. Okay,
Okay.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send you the link. So what I think, guys, is what Nature Boy is going to do. It's going to be the best chess player. So we're going to see if Nature Boy is good as he say he is, because he's going to play against some hardballs. And when it comes to the feds, trust me, they do not run out of money. So we shall see. Because if he say not guilty, he gonna take everybody that he can with him. He's not going down by himself, which I don't blame him. And he already said it. He said it on his live. He said if he go down, he's gonna take everybody with him. He's gonna tell it all. Rhonda, I just sent you the link. See if you can be able to click on like that. He said he's gonna tell it all. So, like I said, we shall see what's gonna go on. But the stuff that he told Tasha K, he said that it's the trolls. The trolls, they are the ones that was sending people to his house. They were sending pieces. But why did you go ahead and give out your address? Why did you put your address out? And some people say the reason why Nature Boy put his address out is because, he was about to leave. He was about to move. So I don't know. You click the link. So if you click the link, it should be able to let you on. Because I did send it to you through your email. So see if you can come on like that. It's still not letting you come on. Because I sent it to your email. It should let you come on like that, where you won't hear all that feedback. So guys, what you guys think? I think that Nature Boy, he knew exactly what's going to happen. Nature Boy played it out from the beginning. And this right here, this is the real thing now. Nature Boy talked about all this, all the stuff that is happening right now. Nature Boy talked about it. Nature Boy talked about how this was going to happen, and he played it out. He played it out to the T. He even told Tasha K that he had an intuition. All this stuff was going to happen. He felt it in his spirit. All this stuff was happening. He saw all this because we know at the end, Nature Boy was walling out. But if you look at all of Nature Boy videos, it says entertainment. Nature Boy TV, Carbonation TV. So could they use that against him? That's just like Tyler Perry making a movie, or someone making a movie with a murder scene. You can't go and arrest that person just because they acting out a murder scene on TV. Drama sells. So they're going to do anything that they know that's going to capture people. And he was all about drawing in these followers, these subs. And people, they love to hear it. I clicked the link, it won't let me. Don't worry, I just stay in the chat. So I don't know why all this stuff is happening. So like I say, time is going to tell how all this right here is going to go ahead and play out. Because Nature Boy, he talked about it all. And I told you guys, I say if Nature Boy go to trial, that's it. Keep the knowledge. Some Andrew 3000 say keep the knowledge no matter what you do. Keep the knowledge. I love myself, Nature Boy TV, and that's what he went by, Nature Boy TV, Carbonation TV, and that means that it was entertainment. And guys, a lot of people, they was feeding all this, sending him donations, and they were sending him donations because they were being entertained. So could you use that in a court of law? Come on, guys, let me know. Can you use all that in a court of law? So, and you know that now that he's taking it all the way to court, and if they don't find nothing on him, which they gonna try to find some on him, because they know if they let Nature Boy out, that's gonna be one of the biggest lawsuits. Nature Boy gonna be a very rich man. Nature Boy will be, if they let Nature Boy out because they realize they bit off a lie, then they gonna have the biggest lawsuit ever. Nature Boy is going to sue them. And that's why I say, when it comes to the state and the feds, and I'm gonna say a legend, I'm just talking, guys. I'm just talking. They gonna try to play hardball now. They gonna do some sneaky moves. This chess. The Most High God didn't raise Nature Boy up for nothing to be one of the greatest chess players. So we're gonna see, because he's been practicing chess all his life. Nature Boy been practicing chess all of his life. So now he's playing with the big dogs now. Nature Boy against the state and the feds or whoever. But now it's only the states, because all we got now is still the same charges that Natiri was the one that filed against him. Rhonda say they're going to see it was not entertainment and not telling what they done from found on the laptop or iPads. That could be true, but if his content, say entertainment, that means that it was just like it says, entertainment. Because when you pull my content, it's gonna say license, entertainment, real talk, Nature Boy content said Nature Boy TV, Carbonation TV, entertainment. That's what it was licensed by. So every content that he put out, and if it's under that license, Nature Boy TV or Carbonation TV, then it was entertainment. He can't beat the state. Well, the only thing that they got now, Rhonda, on him is what Natiri is saying. The only thing that he have on now is what Natiri is saying, and that's the big aura. But that right there is weak. They're gonna have to do a little better than that. So only thing that I can say, what they're going to do is open up the can of worms. You trust me, the state got their ace in their pocket. And like I told you guys from the beginning, they're going to get someone that is very close to Nature Boy, someone that slept with him, broke bread with him, ate with him. And that is the ones that was very close under him, the ones that slept with him, the ones that he was under the same roof with. So we already know, most likely, when it comes to Solar to win state. So that's a good witness. Natiri is a good witness, but not with the big aura, but she was a good, she opened the door. So the next person that most likely that they're going to try to arrest, and believe it or not, it's going to be Zoka or True. Or it might be every one of them that was in that house. But trust me, before the week is over with, now that Nature Boy plead not guilty, there will be more arrests. There will be more arrests. Because what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to squeeze it out of them. Most likely they'll tell them a lie, sit there and say, they're going to pin so many charges against them just to make them sit there and cough up. This right here, this is real life right now. So I don't think Nature Boy gonna be sleeping, not to play against the state and affairs. He gonna have to be wide awoke. Nature Boy will have to be wide awoke, Colin said, I wouldn't be a smart thing for him to represent himself. Only a fool would do that. Even lawyers get representation. Well, I don't know. Nature Boy is a good mind manipulation. He have a huge catalog. He been talking all of his life. So maybe he might want to represent himself, but he gonna have to use a court attorney. But most likely, Nature Boy is the one that's gonna feed all that information to his court-appointed attorney. So he might not want to hire a big-time attorney. He probably say, "Why would I give them $15,000 or $16,000 when I could go ahead and represent myself? Just get a court-appointed attorney, and he don't have to pay not one dime because that's taxpayers. Taxpayers are the ones that's gonna foot that bill." And these people, anything that they can sit there and try to maneuver when it comes to pain or dealing with stuff like this, they gonna try to find a loophole to go ahead and come out of this. So Nature Boy gonna use a court-appointed attorney, and what he's gonna do is pretty much the one pull the strings. Now, sis, he don't have that game like the system. No, he don't, because the one thing about the system is not going to run out of money. The state does not run out of money because they are using taxpayers' dollars. So they're not going to run out of the money. But the thing about it is that the burden now is on Nature Boy. The burden is now on Nature Boy. So they really don't need to sit there and say, well, Nature Boy don't really have to say anything. All he have to do now is see what kind of discovery that they have. And so far, Nature Boy is calling them bluff. When Nature Boy took the plea, Rhonda, Nature Boy is calling them bluff. Nature Boy would not win trying to talk for himself. I believe he better shut up. Nature Boy don't have to say anything, because if he plead not guilty, he don't have to say anything. It's the prosecutors; they are the ones. All he have to do is sit there and see what they are working with, and if they working with all the material that all these bloggers has sent to them, that's not going to fly. Just like Tasha K said, it's not going to fly because all that stuff was for entertainment purpose only. That's what entertainment means. So we'll see. The only ones that could come out and put Nature Boy under the jail, nail him to the cross or whatever, is the ones that was close under him. And that's True, Sheba, Malia, Ephru, Zoka, Solar, Natiri, and Velvet, because those are the ones that was right there under him. And he's not going to shut up, Rhonda, because he's fighting for his life. And most likely, what Nature Boy is going to do, he's going to drag everybody in there with him. So this is going to be a hell of a ride. A hell of a ride. So if anyone now, like they said, they wanted to be a YouTuber, they might as well come and be a YouTuber right now. Because this right here, this is going to be a hell of a ride. Very interesting. Very interesting. Because this only can go two ways. Either they drop all the charges, or more people going to be arrested. More people. Which, I always thought it was very strange from the beginning. Why did they all run to social media? Why they never went to the authorities? Why? That's one of the biggest questions that I would like to ask every last one of them. Why did you all ran to social media? Why you never went to the authorities? Sorry, he can't outsmart these investigators. If number 45, who's a billionaire, can't, this young man doesn't stand a chance, in my opinion. I don't think number 45 gonna ever see the inside of jail college. I do not think number 45 would ever see the inside of jail, neither his family. Because, like I told you, when it comes to the system is not broken, it's working exactly the way that it designed. So I don't even think number 45 would ever see the inside of jail. Never. Never. How can the blind lead the blind? With they all end up in the ditch. It's crooked. This whole entire system is crooked. You know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. You know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. But this right here, this is a riot. And I'm pretty sure, guys, that it will be more arrests, and it is going to be either True or Zoka. True or Zoka. It will be more arrests today because these people they're not gonna let it go. These people gonna play hardball. So if Nature Boy say he's three God, we shall see. Most of the stuff that he said, it played out exactly the way that he said. So if he's God, then God is going to show up and show out right there in that courtroom because we knew that this day was going to come. Now, just like I said, I did not say that Nature Boy is God, but he better make sure he be the best chess player. He better use all the strategy that he was using when he was playing against them guys in carbonation, because he claimed that he's the best chess player. So we shall see. We shall see. Because this right here is real game right here. This is not play game right here. This right here is real game. And you see, when you play this right here with against the state will pull your mama in, have your mama to testify against you. That's how they work. And the ones that say that they will never leave you, they will be the first ones to leave you. They will be the first ones to throw you under the bus out of fear, because they play that fear tactic. The state plays the fear tactic. And like I said, I'm just talking. It's just my opinion. But that's how the state will play. And before you know it, the ones that say that, oh, I will never leave you, I will stand with you all the way until the end, they will be the first ones to sit there and throw you under because of out of fear. That's how it works. So time will tell. Rhonda say Nature Boy is going down. So we shall see. This is gonna be a hell of a ride, I could tell you that, guys. And in here, I'm team right. I'm team right. And you guys know that have been following me for a very, very long time. You know, when I call it, most of the time, you can take it to the bank. And what I see right here, I see if Nature Boy going down, he gonna have a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch of them going down with him. Because he's not going to take that fall by himself. But who would? Tell me who would. Who would take that fall by themselves? Tell me who would. I don't know a person around here that would take that fall by themselves. I know I wouldn't. And he already said they're going down with him because they all was a part of carbonation. They was a tribe. So if they was a tribe and they was all a part of carbonation, what that means, he's gonna start talking. And we all know they all was in that. They all was in a mess, whether they left or not. If you've been in that tribe for 3 years, then you know exactly what was going on. So what that mean? You should be held accountable. They all should go down with them, and I don't care who they are. Because I know I won't take the fall. Who would take the fall by themselves? The system is designed for the rich and the powerful. Yes, I agree. Number 45 will be will never be behind. No, he's not. And you don't know all the stuff about Nature Boy. You don't know what Nature Boy was doing. Who sent him out there in the jungle? Why would he leave everything? His business, his family, his house. Why would he leave everything and go out there into the jungle? Did they pay him to for use him as a guinea pig? Was he a part of a experiment? You never know. We heard of those things. We heard of those things, but we never knew anyone. Was Nature Boy a part of an experiment? Time gonna tell, because Nature Boy already say he know everything. He even told Sonetta. He said, I know everything. He said, I know everything. He said, I'm trying to find that video right now. He said, if I go down, they all going down. You know? So what was Nature Boy talking about? Didn't he told that to Sonetta? He told Sonetta. He said, look, if I go down, they all going down with me. Didn't he say that? I played that video. You guys saw that? I think he was. I think he was a part. I don't know why it's not allowing you to come up, Rhonda. But I think he was. I think he was a part of the experiment. Something happened. Why would he go up there? Why would they send Nature Boy up there if he was not a part of the experiment? Let me see if this the video. This might be one of the videos right here.
All those years of videos out there was Nature Boy and some of his cult members' downfall. Which could be a curse as well as a blessing, only if you look at it from both sides. Because I think right here, he was setting Velvet up to admit that she also initiated to some of that volatile behavior. So be careful of what you put out into the atmosphere, because as you can see, it will come back at you. And whether you like it or not. But when it comes to Nature Boy's personal life, it was an open book. At least 60%, and the 40% was hidden behind those walls. But whatever is in the dark will slowly but surely come to the light. And that's real talk. So guys, if you have gotten this far, whether you like this video or not, hit like or however you feel led. Because it's not easy to make these type of videos, even though it may look easy. But please stay on topic. Because if you make it personal.
Like I say, guys, I don't know. I don't know if all this right here was a show. But I know one thing is that the heat is on now. This right here, this is the real game. We've been waiting for this real game. And now we about to see the real game. It's about to play out. Because Nature Boy already talked about it. He said if he go down, he's not going down by himself. Which I don't blame him. But time is going to tell how all this is going to play out.
All his enablers just sat there and watched this man and his wife feed all that garbage into the child. Shame on them. Not to mention how the child was throwing up gang signs. Just to show you that Nature Boy was no different than the European system.
So we shall see how all this is going to play out. Because Nature Boy talked about it. He said if he go down, he said they all will go down with him. They all played a part. And Nature Velvet, she was on Golden's channel. You remember Golden, the one that was, the one that have children for young Pharaoh. Nature what's her name, Velvet, she had came out and she said that she wanted to fight Malia. Malia can press charges against Velvet right now because Velvet admitted that the reason why she fought Malia because Malia was disrespecting her. That was Velvet's chance right there to blame all that on Nature Boy, but she didn't blame none of that on Nature Boy. She said she wanted to fight Malia, and we know that when Velvet bit Malia and was swinging those sticks at Malia, that was a weapon. That was a weapon that could have killed Malia. And if Malia wants to play dirty, Malia can go and file charges right now because the statutory limitation is not ran out against Velvet. And they have the proof to show that Velvet was very aggressive. And she admitted that the reason why she wanted to fight Malia because Malia was disrespecting her as chiefess. And she bit Malia's breast where all that infection had got into Malia's body where it could have killed her, where it landed Malia in the hospital because of the infection, because these people don't go and get the medical care that they need. And like I said, all they did was open up a whole can of worms, a whole can of worms. And it will be more arrests, more arrests. And I'm like I say in here, guys, I do not get paid. You know, I'm in here speaking my truth, my opinion. This is an opinion. This is how I see it in the spirit as a woman of discernment. Even though I'm taking this foolish stuff, putting my energy in. But I see it all in the spirit. This is going to be dirty. And you know Nature Boy is going to play dirty. The state is going to play dirty. Nature Boy he's gonna pull out his hat, everything. If he got to pull Squatty Dotty or anybody in, Nature Boy gonna pull them in. And if the state got to pull anybody in, they gonna pull whatever they got to pull. They gonna pull them in. This gonna be nasty. This going to be nasty. So if you are not a YouTuber or you not on social media, I advise you to get on right now. Because this is going to be a hell of a ride. This is going to be a hell of a ride. No, he's not. He already said it. He said it, Regina. He said he's not going by himself. Nature Boy say he's not going down by himself. And that's why Nature Boy had recorded everything. He recorded everything to let you know what he's doing, how he play his hand. His hands, the way he play is to be an open book to display his life. To display his life. Guys, I'm going to try to see if I can put the link down, but for some reason, you know, when you guys come on, I don't know why you, I guess you have to turn off your speakers or something. But if you want to go ahead and join my live, you're welcome to come and join my live. Only the ones that talks to me all the time. But this right here going to be a hell of a ride. And if Nature Boy said he going all the way with it, all I can say, guys, grab your popcorns. Make sure you have your seatbelt on. Because this is going to be a hell of a ride. Solar already done turned state. Regina said, I think Solar going to turn state to save himself. Yeah, but he's going down too. He have to take accountability as well. Because Zoka could turn on Solar. Solar was very aggressive to Zoka. And I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know. I'm looking from the outside in, just only giving my opinion. That's all it is. But Solar most likely was the one that broke Zoka's tooth out her mouth. Most likely he was the one that did it. And they could say all day, Nature Boy made me do this, Nature Boy made me do that. Yeah, Nature Boy may have told you to do it, just like the devil tells us a lot of stuff. But that does not mean the devil can make us do it. He can put it in our way. He could tell you to do it. But your own temptation made you do it. And that's why I say they all should take accountability of what they did. Because they was all a part of that. They kept going in and out, in and out. And I give you about a day or two, guys. Trust me. Remember, you heard it here first. And make sure you guys come back and tell me that there will be more arrests. There will be more arrests. Because Nature Boy is not going to go down by himself. He kept a record of everything that he did. And I don't care if you guys sit there and say, Nature Boy made them do it. This life, we have a choice. We have a choice. I cannot go into a bank and go and rob a bank and say the devil made me rob the bank. Nature Boy made me rob the bank. I can't tell authorities that. Let me go and do some crazy stuff right now. And the first thing I'm going to say is the devil made me do it. Nature Boy made me do it. The people going to look at me crazy. You got to take accountability of what you did. Some type of accountability. So I don't care if Solar went state. I don't care. The state does not care if Nateri, Velvet went state. All they want to hear is, was you a part of it? And if they say, yes, we were a part of it, then why you didn't come out of it? Why you didn't leave when you had a chance? Why you didn't leave? You left several times, but yet you went right back. They have support teams, your family support, your family. I mean, Velvet stressed her dad out where he's at today. Stressed her mom out. And I know her mom probably was up all night stressing. Even Velvet stressed her sisters out. One of her sisters right here in New Orleans was hella stressed out behind the stuff that Velvet was doing. But yet she kept going back. She kept going back. And she would have still went back if those enablers wouldn't be supporting her today. She would have went right back to carbonation. But let those enablers stop supporting her, because these people will never, ever get a job because they don't believe in working. So you enablers, stop supporting these people. I promise you, you're going to see the truth. You're going to see the real them. Regina say, I can't wait for the state. I can't wait for the state to start the discovery process. They already have. They already have, Regina. And want me to tell you what it is? They bit off a lie. That's the discovery that they have. Bit off a lie. That's the discovery that they have. They bit off a lie. They bit off. They ran off of what these YouTubers, those bloggers talked about. Now they're trying to figure out what to do because see, they thought that they can sit there and get Nature Boy to take a plea, which Nature Boy hands is dripping. Nature Boy did some grimy stuff. Nature Boy have done some grimy stuff. Nobody is giving Nature Boy an excuse. But just like Nature Boy has said on Carbonation, on Tasha K, when Tasha K did an interview with him, he didn't make none of these people come to him. He said people was inboxing him. They knew all about Nature Boy. They knew his character. Nature Boy, I watched Nature Boy from morning to night. Nature Boy told these people how he was, what he's going to do if they come to Carbonation. Someone said there and say, well, Nature Boy, what if they just come just for the knowledge? Nature Boy said, if I'm going to be with them, they come to me, I'm going to do whatever I want to them. So they knew what they was getting into. So that is a lie. Devil is a lie. These people should be held accountable for that. Or you should be getting some type of therapy, not on social media. Lily Mama say, and she still uses manipulation tactics to get money. Yes. Yes. Velvet think because she have that little pretty face, which she ain't that pretty. But she think that she have this little pretty face could come and show these crocodile tears now and then. She will show her baby's Eliana, which she holding the other little baby more than she with the. Well, I'm not even going to get into that because that's irrelevant. I'm going to stay and allow the spirit to go ahead and lead me. But Velvet does some things to make people feel pity. People sit there to feed into all that stuff because she also the mini Nature Boy. Velvet is the mini Nature Boy, and she knows exactly how to play the game. Velvet soaked all that stuff up, and she is a bigger threat. Look how she was swinging that pole at Malia. She was trying to kill Malia. Yes, she was. If she would have sat there and hit Malia, small as Malia is, she could have took this lady out. And that's why she bit Malia's breast. She tried to bite Malia's breast off. And by Velvet biting Malia, all that poison had got into Malia's body. All that poison. And she had no remorse about it. No remorse. And she still don't have no remorse today because now that she is out of that cult, she had the opportunity last week when she was on Golden's panel. She could have apologized and say, what I did to Malia, I was wrong. I was caught up. I didn't know better because I was under a hard taskmaster. But she didn't ask she didn't apologize to Malia. She said the reason why I beat Malia's tail, which she didn't, but she said the reason why I beat Malia's tail because Malia disrespect me. Malia disrespect me. And that's why she almost took this girl out. Malia was in the hospital, and I'm going to say allegedly, because like I said, I'm looking from the outside in. But Malia was in that hospital because her body was poisoned because of that bite. that bite that was on her breast. And by she's not going out there and getting the care that she need, that's what had happened to her. She was deteriorating. And like I said, they all should take accountability. And that's why they wanted my videos all strike down. That's why they wanted my videos to strike down, because they know I was telling the truth. But now this right here is my content. You can't take this away from me. Because I'm going to call it like it is. I'm going to call it like it is. Because now that the heat is on, this right here is real life right now. Your life is on display. You guys wanted to be caught. You guys wanted to make a show. This is the real show right here. This right here, the day that Nature Boy said not guilty and he want to take it to trial, this right here is the real show. The real show. And trust me, Nature Boy is not going down by himself. He's not going down by himself. And if they was that close to Nature Boy, where they was able to break bread with Nature Boy, sleep with Nature Boy, then they should take accountability as well. They should take accountability as well. Because like I said, when you point one finger at somebody, believe me, there's four more that's pointing back at you. And I don't care how pretty your face is. I don't care how many kids that you have. Because you still pushing 3. And the only reason why you out there, maybe because you knew that this day was going to come. And you knew that that agreement was that if I come out of Carbon Nation, I need you guys to support me. And they say, yes, I'm going to support you. We're going to support you. But what you are doing is you are enabling these people. Because these people still a part of all the stuff that they just came out of. That's why they don't want a job. They would never, ever get a 9-to-5 job. That right there speaks life right there. That tells you everything. These people still a part of that. They don't believe in working because that's part of Babylon. You know? Like I said, guys, wake up. And this is not trying to pick a side. Because I don't have a dogfight in this. I don't know these people. But I can see clear through this. I can see clear through this. Because I don't look at it through the natural eyes. I look at it through the spiritual eyes. And this right here, trust me, it's going to be more arrests. It's going to be more arrests. And now everything is going to come out in the open. Everything. Everything is going to come out in the open. And Solar and True is in Mexico. You can run, but you cannot hide. You can run, but you cannot hide. Because you was a part of it. You was a part of all the stuff that had happened. And the only reason why you running your mouth is because you guys then got caught. And that's your way of trying to clean hands. That's your way. But it's not going to work like that. It's not going to work. Because all the stuff that they have out there, all the stuff that they have out there, they are a part of it. They right there smack dab in it. So what do they have on Nature Boy? Somebody tell me right now, what do they have on Nature Boy? Tell me right now, what do they have on Nature Boy that they don't have on the rest? He was the leader. That's what you have on him. But what did they do? What did he do? What did he do? Tell me, what did he do? Someone come on my pattern right now. Is open. Tell me, what did he do that the rest of them didn't do either? We could say all day, Nature Boy made him do it. Nature Boy did this. But you got away. Just like the ones right now in carbonation. Nature Boy is in jail. Is there a chance right now for Malia Ayazoka True to go home? But where are they? Where are they? They still there. They still there. You're right, Regina. Proclaiming to be God. She has so many STDs that they couldn't identify them, so it wasn't because of bite. Well, they might. She might have, but we know for sure that was not an act. They might be full of whatever STDs, but still, that does not give Velvet the right to put her mouth on somebody else, to touch nobody else. So even if she already had all that right there, that right there could play the part on it, because we know there are videos out there. Do I need to play the videos? There are videos out there. And just last week, Velvet could have came clean. She could have apologized to Malia. She could have apologized to Malia. But she didn't apologize to Malia. She's still thinking that she has the title, the rights, because she was Queen Eliana, to put her hands on another woman. And even if Nature Boy made them fight, Velvet, you go right now, BB, go right now on Golden's Live, where Velvet and Golden had did an interview, where Golden did an interview with Velvet. And Velvet said out of her own mouth, she did not blame Nature Boy. Velvet did not blame Nature Boy. Velvet sat there and said out of her own mouth that the reason why she beat the crap out of Malia is because Malia disrespected her as chiefess. And that came out of Velvet's own mouth. That came out of Velvet's own mouth. And right there, Velvet could have apologized. Velvet could have said on Golden's channel, I apologize, Malia, because Nature Boy made me do this. But Velvet didn't apologize, because still in her mind, she think what she did was right. Because of what she did, she think it's right. And if they want to play dirty, like I said, if I was Malia, I play dirty as well. Malia can go right now and she can go and file charges because it's on tape. and press charges on Velvet right now if she really want to. Malia can go and file charges because the videos are out there if they want to go down. Like I say, guys, you just don't know. They have opened up a cane of worms. A cane of worms. They have opened up a cane of worms. And if Nature Boy sit there and go all the way, and if Nature Boy don't get a paid attorney, you know what Nature Boy gonna do? If Nature Boy does not get a paid attorney, you know what's Nature Boy gonna do? Nature Boy is going to pull the strings with this public attorney. He's going to pour everything that he need to pour into that public attorney so that public attorney can speak for him, to speak through him. That's what Nature Boy gonna do. He's gonna be running that courtroom, pleading, fighting for his life. But he's gonna have that public attorney to represent him. That's how it's gonna play out. He knew this day was coming. That's why he was weirding out. He was acting all weird. Nature Boy knew this day was gonna come. He knew. Pretty much he was telling them to come and get him. I believe that they gave him heads up because they always going to give you heads up. He knew. He knew that something was going to take place because just like I told him, I am a true prophet. Nature Boy was not supposed to go to Atlanta, Georgia. Nature Boy was not supposed to go to Atlanta, Georgia. Nature Boy was supposed to go to Philadelphia. That's why Nature Boy was supposed to go to Philadelphia. But by him sitting there being hard-headed, hot-headed, he went to Atlanta. And by him going to Atlanta, he ended up in the belly of the well. I don't know who talked him into going to Atlanta, back to Atlanta. But he is supposed to go to Philadelphia. I don't know why. That's what the Spirit told me to tell him. And he know that he's supposed to go to Philadelphia because he was supposed to go and build down there, but he wanted to flex in Atlanta. He wanted to go to Atlanta. All this stuff right here, I look at it in a spiritual realm. I look at it in a spiritual realm. The ancestors was calling Nature Boy out in Philadelphia because all the blood that was spilled in Philadelphia. That's where he was supposed to build. Not Atlanta. And that's why he's in the belly of the well. But I could tell you right now, guys, this is going to be a hell of a show. Because I think, and like I say, this is my opinion, that all this right here was a science project. All this right here was experiment. But they messed with a wrong person. They messed with a caveman. A man that been through hell and back. A man that saw the outskirts of hell. And we already know you never mess with a caveman, a man that been through hell and back, because they gonna spill their guts. They gonna spill their guts. Because I think that Nature Boy went out there on a mission. For him to grab all these young people, to get these young people attention, this right here, guys, is much bigger than even Nature Boy. Much bigger than even Nature Boy. And we all gonna see it. We all gonna see it. We going to see it. Because we knew this day was gonna come. We knew. The majority of stuff that Nature Boy was talking about is playing out right now. All this stuff right now is playing out. And there will be more arrests, whether they are ready or not. Yeah, they may have turned themselves in and went state. Yeah, they may have. But they only told one side. There's another side that's hidden and tucked away. There are bones right now that is ready to come alive. And who going to breathe on those dead bones? There's so much blood that have been spilled out. Spilled out so much blood that these dead bones are ready to rise. They are about to come out. Like they say, what's done in the dark will eventually come to the light. Whatever you put out in the atmosphere is going to come back. Bibi says she said that she had been feeling like she wanted to fight Malia because of her disrespect. The fight on the beach was orchestrated by Nature Boy. He made them fight. Yeah, I remember that. I made a video on that, Bibi. Nature Boy has said that he got tired of them sitting there, uh, you know, fighting with each other, or whatever they was doing, arguing with each other, because we already know that Velvet, she really didn't like polygamists, and Nature Boy was making Velvet jealous by being with Malia, and Velvet didn't like that. Because Velvet, she wanted to be chiefess. She wanted to be number one. She didn't want to be a part of polygamists. But Velvet knew what she was getting. What she thought that she was going to make him change his mind. You knew what you was getting into. Velvet knew what she was getting into. Velvet figured that just because she had a child for Nature Boy that she was going to make him change. No. And that would upset Velvet. Velvet didn't like it because she wanted to be chiefess, and Malia was like Achilles heel to her. You know, Malia was the one that she knew. Nature Boy know that if he wanted to get to Velvet, all he had to do is go to Malia. Right here on this video, right here, BB. Right here. This video right here, Nature Boy was setting Velvet up and she didn't see it. This video right here, Nature Boy was setting Velvet up, making her spill her guts. Just listen to it. Listen to it.
And during it, I was like, them shits ain't hitting on nothing. She got even more mad. I was like,
Oh, you was telling her that?
yeah, I was like,
now, this is what I know about you. And I was in Costa Rica when I first met you. You was with Omac. Funny story, y'all.
I had a valid reason.
All right.
Now listen to it. What she said, BB. What she said. She said she had a valid reason. Did you hear that? Nature Boy was putting her on the spot right there. But what she did, she said, I had a valid reason. Let me play it again.
And during it, I was like, them shits ain't hitting on nothing. She got even more mad. I was like,
Oh, you was telling her that?
yeah, I was like,
Now, this is what I know about you. And I was in Costa Rica when I first met you. You was with Omac. Funny story, y'all.
I had a valid reason.
All right. You came to me when you first turned 20.
I do not punch people for no reason.
She says she do not punch people for no reason. Now, was this being brainwashed? Did Nature Boy make her say that? Did Nature Boy make her say that, BB? BB, I can leave the link right now. If you want to come up, you're welcome to come up. We can debate this. We can talk about this. Because like I said, I stand on my truth. Now, Velvet just said that she had a valid reason. She just don't punch people for reason. Yes, Lily, I might be pronouncing your name wrong, Lily Mama, number one. Yes, she punched Omac, gave Omac a black eye. That's what I'm talking about right here. See, the thing about it is that you guys are mesmerized about Velvet because number one, she's pretty, and number two, she's a woman. That's why you guys letting Velvet slide through the crack. Now I'm gonna play this again because I want you all to see it.
And during it, I was like, them shits ain't hitting on nothing. She got even more mad. I was like,
Oh, you was telling her that.
yeah, I was like, what you
Now, this is what I know about you. And I was in Costa Rica when I first met you. You was with Omac. Funny story, y'all.
I had a valid reason.
All right. You came to me when you first turned 20.
I do not punch people for no reason. Except for loyalty. That one time.
Oh, yeah, you punched Lawyer.
And then she beat up Lawyer. She beat up Lawyer. Now you know good well, Lawyer does not bother no one. Velvet beat up Omac. Velvet beat up Lawyer. And she even gave Sheba a black eye. Velvet brought that spirit. And we talked about that Jezebel spirit. Velvet brought that spirit also in carbonation. That's why you have to be careful allowing people that's unequal yoke in your camp. Velvet brought that Jezebel spirit. Velvet started putting her hands on these women because she let that title go to her head. And I'm only giving you my opinion, guys, just like everybody else. You may not like in here, but I'm in here. I'm going to tell the truth. And guys, if I'm talking too loud, let me go ahead and lower my mic, because I really don't need a mic because I got a big mouth, okay? But I'm here to tell the truth. Yes, she beat up Sheba. She gave Sheba a black eye. I made a video of all this stuff. But they went ahead and they strike all my videos down because they know I was on to something. See, everybody wanted to cover up Velvet. Everybody wanted to cover up Velvet. Blame it all on Nature Boy. Yes, he is the common denominator. But also, honey, trust me, he didn't do it by himself. And these people, long as they was in leadership position, they didn't care. They did not care because it was all about titles. Look at Nateri. These people take this stuff serious. Look at Nateri. Just because Nateri didn't make it queen, being the face of carbonation, she wanted to tear the whole thing down. Was she there with Zoka? I don't know. I don't know if Velvet was there with Zoka.
And during it, I was like, them shits ain't hitting on nothing. She got even more mad. I was like,
Oh, you was telling her that.
yeah, I was like, what you
Now, this is what I know about you. And I was in Costa Rica when I first met you. You was with Omac. Funny story, y'all.
I had a valid reason.
All right. You came to me when you first turned 20.
I do not punch people for no reason. Except for loyalty. That one time.
Oh, yeah, you punched Lawyer. All right, so look. We in Costa Rica. You was 20 years old. 20 years of age around the sun. And Omac, Key, y'all all went out to get fruit for me. And you was with Omac at this time. And Omac came from the store huffing and puffing with his eye like damn near shut. I was thinking one of these Costa Rican niggas jumped on him like, yo, who fucking did that to you? And then Key was like, EJ. I'm like, what?
I thought she was gonna be mad.
One thing I can say about you is that you hit hard, nigga. Cause you lumped this nigga shit up and it looked like a nigga hit him. And I'm like, damn, this girl hit hard. So, after you knocked this nigga fucking eye out, cause his shit swelled up the next day.
It was a cut.
A cut, it was a cut. Like you pop. I like what you hit him with. You like my fist. I'm like, no way.
Now right there, let's stop it right here. Now, is it sound like Velvet is being brainwashed? Does it sound like Nature Boy is making her say all that? No. Velvet is a bully. Velvet is a bully also. Velvet is the mini Nature Boy. She's a mini Nature Boy. And that's why I say, if Nature Boy go down, they all should go down.
Nigga shit with OMAC shit was lumped and closed by the next day. And I was literally, every day I was looking at him like, yo, shorty tags you, son. Damn. Look, that little chick right there, she powerful. She hit hard, nigga.
Now you see, he said that little chick right there, she's powerful, she hit hard. Because Nature Boy did not make Velvet, nowhere in the world that you guys could tell me right now that in this video right here that Nature Boy coerced, made Velvet say all this stuff. You think that Nature Boy told Velvet to go and beat up Loyal? Do you think that Nature Boy told Velvet to go and beat up OMAC? The reason why Velvet beat it up OMAC because she no longer wanted OMAC, because just like Nature Boy had told Solar and all the rest of them, that why would you want to go ahead and be with the Indians when you can be with the chief? She wanted to be with the chief because she wanted that title. She wanted to be the face of carbonation. And that's why she went ahead and started dogging OMAC out. Come on, guys. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
It's just funny to me because it started with OMAC, right? Then it was me. You stole off on me a couple times. Want my shit up. Like, I'm like, yo, I like, yo, she hit hard. That shit hurt. I caught it on tape too. One time.
And you heard what he said. He caught it on tape. And the reason why he said he caught it on tape, because Nature Boy, everything that Nature Boy did, he put it on tape. He allowed his life to be an open display. Because he knew one day that this stuff was going to come back, which is the nature of the beast. It could come back and it could harm him, or it could come back and it could help him. But he's letting you know, right there, Velvet, she didn't know what this man was doing to her. This man was having her on camera right now to show the world that, want me to tell you something, this little innocent face is a very violent, vicious person.
My shit up. Like, I'm like, yo, I like, yo, she hit hard. That shit hurt. I caught it on tape too. One time. Bop. Oh shit. So then this is how I know you hit hard. Cause every time you hit somebody, they wind up having a black eye. And they shit be lumped up. And you hit Sheba, her shit was lumped up now. Leah's shit lumped up, my shit was lumped up, OMAC shit was lumped up. I'm like, oh, you like 5 for 5, them motherfucking loyal.
I don't know what they thought.
How you hit so hard to be so little? Nah. Let's keep it moving on. So I felt like, honestly, like for me, being real honest, like she got a lot of good hits in on you. She like, you know what I'm saying? She was doing her thing. So she quit, so she lost. Technically. Now the people, they probably gonna say, nah, I fuck with Malia because she's the underdog, you know what I'm saying? And they tired of your attitude, you're not doing what you're supposed to do as chiefess and shit like that. I get it, right? But peep game. The reason why I let you fight with Malia is because, number one, I've been trying to stop you from fighting her since she's got here. but you've been dying to fight her.
Now, Nature Boy sit there and say, right there, the reason why I let you fight Malia, because Velvet was dying. Velvet was dying to fight Malia. So he said then say, hell with it, let it go. So I don't think that this man said, Nature Boy is a grimy person, did a lot of stuff, and I'm not giving him no pass. I'm speaking truth. In here, I stand on my truth. Now, we all have a right to agree to disagree. That's the uniqueness about it. But I do not think that this right here came from Nature Boy. He said, the reason why I let you fight her is because you've been dying to fight Malia. You've been dying to fight Malia. Now, guys, I don't care how you all trying to twist this, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Rhonda say Nature Boy is a liar, sis this to cover his own butt. It could be, Rhonda. But what I'm saying right here, according to this right here, Velvet played a major part in it as well. Velvet played a major part as well. And maybe he had this video to show this video. So this right here could come back because he knew one day that this was going to come back on him. Maybe he played it because, like I said, when it comes to Nature Boy, yes, he is a grand master manipulator. But right here, I think that Velvet was just as worse than what Nature Boy was. She wanted to fight Malia because she wanted Nature Boy all to herself. And let's back it up a little bit.
Malia is because, number one, I've been trying to stop you from fighting her since she's got here. But you've been dying to fight her. And I was like, listen, in your position, you don't fight a nigga. You tell her to go get in the corner, you go put her in the closet. You tell her to knock out squats, you the boss. You get another bitch to slap her. You don't ever put your...
And this is what Nature Boy said. He said that he told Velvet not to put her hands on no one because she's the boss, she's the queen. She don't have to fight out there. She don't have to go out there and fight. Get somebody else to do it. And that's how he run his cult. We already saw when he was having Sheba to slap Ephraim, all they was beating up each other. He's not going to put his hands on you, but he does initiate it. He said right there, I told you time after time, you don't have to put your hands on no one. You get somebody else to do it. But Velvet, she just had to put her hands on Malia because Malia was her biggest threat. And not only Malia was a bigger threat, she felt Malia was disrespecting her, maybe because they both from New Orleans. And that's probably what hated her the most. Yeah, I believe that too.
That's like me fighting Solar Move. Like these is my, you know what I'm saying? Like you never, once you put yourself on that level, then the people are gonna try to compare you to her. Like she's not compared to you like that. You know what I'm saying? So, cause you cheat this, you ahead. And so I was like, yo, I didn't want you fighting her, but you was persistent. Like I want to fuck her up, because you felt like she was being disrespectful. And instead of giving her the punishment, like I give anybody the punishment that might be disrespectful, go get in the corner, knock out 25 squats. Write down, I will not disrespect Cheetahs fucking 100 times. Something like you have that power to make her do that, or you have the power to be like, yo, F her, smack that bitch, and if she hits you, all y'all go loud. You had that power instead of putting your own body out there and you know what I'm saying, disrespecting yourself. So, but I wanted you to learn the lesson. Did you learn that lesson?
Yeah, I learned that.
Because it wasn't worth it.
I learned a couple lessons.
It wasn't worth it. Yeah. What?
I did learn my power. That was one of the posts I actually put on my story today. I need to stop not looking at my power like and start utilizing my shit, stop being afraid of who I am, and start using my power.
Right.
I did learn that. And another thing I learned was after the fight was over, I really had a moment to self-reflect because I do see Malia's energy to be one that is not taking it easy on me when it comes to the disrespect that I have had to my journey, to you, to Carbonation, to my family.
You see? Right there. You know, they all should take accountability. They all should take accountability. That video right there,
He talks so bad about.
that video right there lets you know. Velvet played a major part in Carbonation. She played a major part of shaping and molding nature Carbonation into what it is. All that violent, treating people like they nobodies, like they children. She is the mini nature boy. He is the mini. Velvet is the nature mini boy. So, like I say, if they go down, if Nature Boy go down, I don't blame him. Take them all down with him. You know, because it's easy for us to sit there and point the finger, but also you also have to look at all the rest of them. You know, so like I said, Nature Boy may have been the grandmaster manipulator, but what Velvet is, they all had a role to play. Every last one of them that was in Carbonation had a role to play. Even Efru. Efru had a role to play too. Efru used to beat up on him. She was the one that what chief is or the chief doesn't do. Efru was the one that was beating up on him.
She said, oh, he ain't compliment her all day. He compliments you.
Who got a phone on him? Who got a phone on him? No, none of y'all got your phone on you?
That's why I'm lay on your face for what fucking reason, my bitch?
You said what? You can't go back to high school. To the what? To the man?
Don't call the street, somebody's street.
You need a gun. That's what you doing. Yeah. Talking about go back to the man. Nigga, that's the problem.
She mad ungrateful, bro.
You mad ungrateful, bro? Oh, because you ain't got no compliment all day.
Bitch, I didn't get sick in 3 years. My nigga, what the fuck? Word to the white man, pussy.
Over here with God.
Try to hug her. Nah, let her that bitch go, bro. We trying to compliment all day. Bitch, I didn't get sick in 3 years. My nigga, what the fuck? Word to the white man, pussy.
Over here with God.
Keeper, you always run. You do the same thing. You run to the white man. Same thing.
You good?
Do something new.
The police probably about to come.
We try to hug her. Nah, let her that bitch go, bro. We try to hug her on her shit. Hug her on her demons, bro.
Y'all ain't got no phone on you?
No.
That's why she keep doing this. She know who cares.
She gonna come back. I mean,
And you see that scene right here?
She said, oh, he ain't comprehend.
And you see this scene right here, every time when I play this clip right here, I cringe. And the reason why I cringe is because
her all day.
This could have been so horrible. This scene could have been a nightmare because look how close they was to the traffic. And these cars was passing by so fast. And they out there fighting with each other. And just imagine one of them would have been thrown into the streets. And this would have been a horrible scene. Someone right there could have been killed. Every time when I look at this scene, I always think about that. That was horrible. That was very horrible.
hypocrites.
But like I said,
Just to see how his enablers
they all is just as guilty. Yeah, you're right. Being a bully, but the Terry been in the mix from the beginning. Like I said, I don't trust none of them. They all just as guilty. Yeah. And this right here is going to be a hell of a ride. A very hell of a ride. A very hell of a ride. And this right here could have been great. I mean, young people. Just look at that, young people. This could have been great, but it's just that they let unequal yoke people. They let unequal yoke people into their camp, and that's why the whole camp fell apart. Go ahead, say whatever you have to say, Lily. We all have a right to agree to disagree. Now, don't get me wrong. At the end of the day, Nature Boy is fully responsibility for the BS that has happened in his camp. That's true. That's true. No doubt about it. That's just like with my business, with one of my home health. They said, I had to take accountability what happened because that was my company. So even if I have people out there working, and they don't do right, you have to take accountability as well because that is your company. And yes, Nature Boy have to take accountability because that was his company, that was his tribe. Just like on a job. If you go out there, and you working on an employee and your employee screw up, that's going to look bad on your company as well. You know? And that's why if they go down, they all go down because they just as guilty. They just as guilty. You know? That's why you have to be careful how you allow people in, especially these people that's unequal yoke. They will tear you down, bring you to your knees. These people will bring you to your knees. Trust me. Let the wrong people in and watch. And Nature Boy, the thing about it, he kept letting Natiri in and out, in and out, in and out. Once you get them out of your camp, let them stay out. Don't bring them back in. Because what they're going to do, they're going to be worse off than what they left. But Nature Boy, for some reason, he kept letting Natiri back in. Back in. And what she did, she had outside influence, other people to go and tear it down. And that's where we are today. But like I say, they all should take accountability.
foxes are Velvet and Neytiri, and when things didn't go their way, they both had torn down the entire house. And whether it stick or not, many more will follow. And we still don't know if the state of Georgia had added more charges or that the Fed have picked this case up. But whatever it is, it's not looking good, because with that big R over his head, most likely Nature Boy will sit until trial. So, he need to stop pretending that he's God, and called on the Most High God that can open those doors and set him free. Because as you all can see, God can't do it on his own. Because according to the Bible, even the grave couldn't hold Jesus, where he had to come out of those grave clothes less than 3 days. And it's going on 2 weeks or more for Nature Boy, which prove that he's just a man with many different personalities. Because even Paul and Silas started singing and praying. Suddenly an earthquake shook the prison, their shackles fell off, the walls came down, and they were free to go. And the way it look in this clip, that the only ones that have been set free, and that's Natureboy's cult members. So they need to run for their life while those shackles are loose, and those prison doors are open, and never look back. Now, Natureboy need to try, he better get down on those rusty knees and start singing, like he had his cult members. So an earthquake and help set him free. But just from Natureboy had exalted himself above the Most High, his tail just going to sit for a while.
So the thing is, why is they there? You know, why they still there? Why they don't leave? Which, you know, just like I said, there will be more arrests.
Can help set him free.
There will be more arrests. But Natureboy is not going down by himself. He's not going to go down without a fight. So this right here, this is going to be very interesting.
The higher self, that's where you have my friend, and let everybody know your name.
I'm right.
Just look at him, bringing all those unequal yoke people. See, when you put all those unequal yoke people with you, they'll tear your entire kingdom down. You can't let any and everybody into your, your tribe. And that's just how it is today. If we are very serious about building back up, you can't let any and everybody in. You can't. Some people, you have to let them watch from a distance.
Ray, how did you pop up here?
Sunray.
Sunray. Ray's here. Wait, isn't Natureboy a prejudice? Isn't he racist? How does he have white people there?
And he wanted to let in and everybody in.
This hardware that you are now looking at, this hardware is a mutation hardware from the archetype. This reflection here is a reflection of that. The original of this hardware came out to show everyone and all of their actions what they're doing. But not all. And this is where it gets tricky, because we're all broken up in all kinds of ways. But no one truly knows what the archetype is anymore. You cannot become the archetype or be the archetype without having the archetype software. So here is one that doesn't have the archetype hardware, but has the archetype software. Here is one that doesn't have the
all this stuff right here is going to come out,
feed all that
guys.
garbage into the chart. To see how his enablers just sat.
All this stuff is going to come out.
You know that it was coercion, which is pretty much one step down from, sexual abuse.
No, I know that it wasn't love.
And notice this right here, this interview, which you guys know I had made a video about this. The T had, just like they said, she brought up the word sexual abuse.
Just something to just collect dust on the shelf.
And Materia, she's still talking about her feelings. She's still caught up in her feelings, talking about, she feel like he treated her as like she was some trophy, just sitting on a shelf collecting dust.
Oh, so yeah, I know it wasn't. I know it wasn't real. I knew that he was like just having sex to me from just to have sex with me so I can stay.
Do you realize that what he did to you before you left was do you think that it was truly love making or making love to you, or do you feel that it was, that it was coercion, which is pretty much one step down from, you know, sexual abuse?
No, I know that it wasn't love because it just felt fake. And I felt stupid. I felt real dumb because I'm supposed to be this strong ass woman, but I fell right back into it, you know. So yeah, I know it wasn't real. I knew that he was like just having sex to me from just to have sex with me so I can stay.
Do you realize that what he did to you before you left was do you think that it was truly love making or making love to you, or do you feel that it was, that it was coercion, which is pretty much one step down from, you know, sexual abuse?
No, I know that it wasn't love because it just felt fake. It just felt like he was acting and just to keep me. Like I'm just some kind of trophy to keep and not, share with the world. It's just I'm just something to just collect dust on the shelf. And I felt stupid. I felt real dumb because
And see
I'm
that's
supposed
material, which we talked about this. She wants to be the face of carbonate. She just wants to fit in. I don't know if the reason why she go through all this is because maybe because she's a twin and she felt like she always had to share herself with someone else. She never was a person that stood out just for her. And maybe all that stuff that Naturia is going through is just childhood traumas, because she really was caught up in her feelings, because as you can see, she wanted to be queen. She wanted to be the face of carbonation, just like maybe she was fighting for her mother love. I don't know, I'm just saying, because she was a twin, and she always had to share her parents, and stuff like that, that can affect you growing up.
I felt real dumb because I'm supposed to be this strong ass woman, but I fell right back into it, you know. So yeah, I know it wasn't real. I knew that he was like just having sex to me from just to have sex with me so I can stay.
Do you realize that what he did to you before you left was do you think that it was truly love making or making love to you, or do you feel that it was, that it was coercion, which is pretty much one step down from, you know, sexual abuse?
No, I know that it wasn't love because it just felt fake. It just felt like he was acting and just to keep me. Like I'm just some kind of trophy to keep and not, share with the world. It's just I'm just something to just collect dust on the shelf. And I felt stupid. I felt real dumb because I'm supposed to be this strong ass woman, but I fell right back into it, you know. So yeah, I know it wasn't real. I knew that he was like just having sex to me for just to have sex with me so I can stay.
Do you realize that what he did to you before you left was do you think that it was truly love making or making love to you, or do you feel that it was, you know, that it was coercion, which is pretty much one step down from, you know, sexual abuse?
No, I know that it wasn't love because it just felt fake. It just felt like he was acting and just to keep me. Like I'm just some kind of trophy to keep and not, share with the world. It's just I'm just something to just collect dust on the shelf. And
She wanted that title. She wanted to be the face of carbonation. And when she felt like she couldn't be the face of carbonation, she went ahead and she tore it down. That's exactly what happened. Even though, like I say, I'm not giving Nature Boy no excuse at all because Nature Boy did a lot of stuff. But as you can see, Nature Boy is not going to go down by himself. He's going to drag in and everybody in with him. And this right here, guys, like I say, is going to be a hell of a ride.
I will tell you exactly what happened when I left Carbonation. And one of the reasons why I left is because y'all don't know. When he was trying to do the queen thing, there wasn't going to be a new queen. It was all an act. At first, it wasn't. I'm thinking that I actually have a chance to like prove that. Okay, well, I can definitely, take the.
So, if someone was being, with the big aura happened to you, why you didn't just talk about that? Why you still focusing on being a queen? That's just to show you these people are clout chasers.
Queen thing and really do something positive with the cult. But nah, he was like, it was never gonna be that way. He said that it's going to be Queen Malia, queen. She's gonna remain the queen after the court thing, and I'm gonna be her servant, meaning I'm gonna be
Well,
her
she didn't like
caddy.
that.
I get do everything for her, and for a day or two, I was that. I was her servant, and I'm gonna be her servant, and I'm gonna kiss her feet in front of the whole world, and then I'm gonna claim the name Sophia
Hmm.
because people was calling me Materia again and forgot that I was renamed Sophia.
And you know good well that Natiri did not want to be second to no one. No one.
How he's saying he's about to adorn her, adorn Malia, and make her the queen, and show how a black woman should be treated, and make her the face of carbonation. And I'm just like, all right, well, I can sacrifice, you know, me really feeling like I could do it for her to take the shine. But in my heart, I didn't really feel like that's what I wanted to do, because he said, and you're going to be in the background. And when he said that, it triggered me, because I'm like, I'm I'm not made to be in the background,
Hmm.
yo. I know that
And
about.
look what she said. It triggered her because she's not made to be in the background. You know, like I say, this stuff is very questionable, and most likely, I don't see that this is going nowhere because these people are not reliable. They're not a strong witness. So, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close it down and maybe come back on later on. Go ahead and give it a little rest because I've been on here for an hour and 30 minutes. So, guys, make sure you go ahead and share these videos, hit like, comment, however you feel led for more unapologetic content. You all be blessed.